Alright. Oh, there we go. It's time, everyone, it's time. Greetings, scholars, greetings. Seems my auto messages are working beautiful, love to see it. So, greetings, everyone. As always, I am your host, Jeff, and today we are here once again with Skyrim Saturdays. Our beautiful, beautiful Skyrim Saturdays. How is everyone doing? Having a look at my screen here. Everything seems to be working just fine, apparently. Yeah, it all seems to be working fine. Hello, Cindy, welcome. Greetings. Okay, it's nice to see that the messages are working fine on chat as well. Pretty good as well. Pretty good. Pretty good. Had myself a coffee earlier. Kind of a hot day here today, strangely enough, which it's autumn here in Brazil. It should be cold, actually. It's supposed to be cold here, but we've been having a streak of warm days recently. In the last 3 days, I believe. It was 29 degrees today. So yeah, but it is starting to cool down now. So as always, for anyone who might be watching this right now or watching later on a VOD as well, first and foremost, thank you for being here, and also don't forget to drop us a follow or a subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. It helps us out by quite a lot. And also tell me what you're playing. We are playing Skyrim today, as you can see. Let me switch back into the game here. We are playing Skyrim and we are back. Ladies and gentlemen.
I can't wait to learn from the maiden.
We are back to the adventures of Sir Armand Montclair, who is struggling against the lag right now. Oh, my horse just died, though it was a ghost horse, so I think that's okay. Okay, the rain is really loud. Hang on. Hang on a moment. Let's reduce the master volume just a little bit. Okay. Tell me if sound is good on your end, chat, please. But it should be okay. Should be fine. Cindy Gilbert has entered the archives for the first time. Is that correct, though? Is this your first check-in? I don't think it is. Well, maybe I reset your check-ins, because we were testing the command earlier. But yeah, here we are, chat. The swamps of Eastmarch? No, Hafengar. Although I suppose that's the mortal swamp, so that's Hjarmarch. The swamps of Hjarmarch are in front of us right now. With a nice boat sailing along the river. Let's actually discover this place down here. Get us some XP. Solitude Sawmill, alright. So last time in our adventures here, do we have a level up? I don't think we quite have one. I don't think we do. Last time we made our way from Dawnstar to Mortal and from Mortal to Hafengar. And now we are here in Hafengar. And we have a bunch of quests to do here. A bunch of stuff to do here. And more interestingly, we picked up a follower along the way. If you could call it that. More of a escort quest, I guess. Oh, did you check in on YouTube, Cindy? Maybe that's why the message popped up on chat. Because I did activate the command on YouTube as well, so maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. Try using... try using socials on YouTube, Cindy. Let's check if the commands are working on that end as well. But yeah, chat, we are in Solitude. It's the first time our character visits the city. And we are going to, first and foremost, sell a bunch of stuff. But Cindy, if you could try the commands, the socials command on YouTube, that would be helpful. We are playing Skyrim today. Tell me what games you guys have been playing, chat. I have been playing Skyrim, but also Minecraft, strangely enough. I have been playing some Minecraft recently. I think I mentioned this on another stream, but I've been getting into a mod called Mine Colonies recently, which some of you may know. It allows you to build your own colony with NPCs and everything, you know. Kind of a logistics nerd dream, because you get to, well, have a supply chain going on in your own colony. You have to set up, you know, someone to harvest the stone, and then someone to process that stone into bricks, and then someone to bring the bricks to a builder, and yada yada yada. Kinda nerdy. But it's fun, man, what can I say? I like RPG games, and I like strategy games as well.
I just get so excited thinking about it.
Hence why we are here. Kinda strange to be talking about this as... what's his face now? Roderick is about to be executed, but I've seen this like 1,000 times already. I couldn't care less, honestly. This crowd is looking a lot more interesting than it usually does, though. I think it's the first time I see this scene on this mod pack, or mod list, I should say. Yeah, Roderick. You can tell that I've been playing Minecraft recently too, because I keep calling this a mod pack, which it tends to be the word we use for Minecraft, right? I guess in Skyrim we use Modlist, though there's likely no difference between them. I think it's, you know, potato, potato, but whatever. And down goes Roderick, poor guy.
Not right now.
Okay. So let's sell a bunch of stuff here in Solitude. Our inventory is full, as you can see. And after we do that, we're gonna go around questing. We have a bunch of quests to do here. Some of which are modded, actually. I don't think... I'm not sure whether these are modded or they are some anniversary edition content, which I've never done before. So let's go to the merchant. I do have the basic anniversary edition DLCs, so things like the fishing mod and... what's it called now? Fishing and... survival mode, obviously, I have that as well. But yeah, I can't even tell, you know. I don't have all of the other DLCs you get from the actual anniversary upgrade. Because I never bothered to buy the anniversary upgrade.
I just get so excited thinking about it.
Fireball, so let's sell this. It is a nice staff, but we can't really use fire on this character. Reanimation, hushing, 15, level 15. It is tempting. It is tempting, but at the same time, level 15 is really not that high. Yeah, let's sell this. And this... I could disenchant these, but right now I really just wanna empty my inventory and be on my way. So let's sell these as well. Do we have any books to sell? Yeah, these. She does have quite a lot of money, doesn't she? I was trying not to sell weapons or armor to her, but I think I might. Didn't I deliver the sword? Oh, okay, the NPC didn't get this sword because turns out her daughter had placed the order without her knowing. Yeah, we did run into an interesting quest during our delivery quest to Winterhold. As you can hear in the background, we have a child following us around. I will talk about that in a moment, but basically we had to deliver this sword, this enchanted sword, to a settlement near Dawnstar. Let's sell 6 of these. We have way too many potions. Way too damn many. And maybe we'll sell some ingredients too. Not Daedra hearts though. Ain't no way. These may not seem like a lot, but they do add up in your inventory. It works. Alright, Cindy, thank you. It's working. It's alive. The commands are working on YouTube as well. Still limited, I'm afraid. Let's start by weight. Raw fat, yeah, that's a bit hefty. It's 1 unit. And bone meal too. What else do I have that it's so heavy? Maybe it's the 30 glass bottles. Maybe that's it. Or the 26 Patty Soul gems. Let's just sell a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna sell half of whatever we have here.
I can't wait to learn from the mages.
No more gold, huh?
I just get so excited thinking about it.
That's okay. Okay, so it's not Roderick, it's Hogvir.
You know, you've got a certain fire in your eyes.
Do I?
Just like my beard.
Yeah, I don't care. Anyway,
Please,
Don't worry
feel free
about
to
me.
look around.
I'll be fine.
so we have this child following us.
Alright then.
We had this enchanted sword that we were supposed to deliver to a settlement near Dawnstar in the last episode. But it turns out Gritoda. She wasn't the one who had placed the order, it was this child instead, her daughter. And she has talent for magic. And she actually summoned a Frost Atronach on us. It was kind of scary. She surprised us by summoning a Frost Atronach on our face. And now we have to bring her back to the college. The thing is though, I kind of want to be done with all of these quests up here before going back to the college. Because that would be a waste of time to go back to the college just to bring this child there, basically, and then make my way back once again to Sovngarde. That's a pain in the ass, right? So, we are bringing her along. Our character is kind of a douche. He's not too worried about her safety, so there is that. There is that. Let me check something real quick. Alright. Okay, everything seems to be working. Beautiful. So I don't think I have anything else to sell though. I'm still carrying so much stuff though. Does this have weight? No, it doesn't. Let's start by weight. Yeah, I think I just have way too much small stuff on my inventory. That's probably it. But let's just roll with it. What time is it? It's 4 p.m. Do I have things in my chest? Let me check. Where's my bound chest? Here we go.
I hope we reach Winterhold soon.
Yeah, we are not reaching Winterhold soon, I'm afraid.
I've got something for just about everybody here. All at reasonable prices.
And the messages are working fine. Nice, that's great to see. I think we are safe to just press on, because we do have camping supplies in our backpack. Sorry, our chest, our magic chest. So we should be safe to just press on. I really don't want to waste my time here in Solitude. There is one quest, obviously the Potema quest, which would be fitting for this character, but we're not gonna do it just yet. And I think the Lichdom quest can also be started here. Something to do with the Solitude sewers, I think. Can I interact with the manhole here? I can. Okay, so I can access the sewers. Interesting. But I think the minimum level requirement is 30, and we are not quite there yet. We are 3 levels below that. So let's just press on. Let's move on then. Which quest are we going to do first? That's the question, though. That's the question. I can't even recall the quests we have here. Because I grabbed all of these in the Whiterun region at the start of the playthrough. And that was like level 10 or something. So let me check these quests anyway. Not this one. Not this one. Oh, we can actually do this one, can't we? Okay, yeah, the X is here. So we can do this on our way to this one. Could be interesting. We are going to get the Mask of Clavicles Vial on this character, which should provide an interesting bonus to our speechcraft. Which is going to make us even more ridiculously rich, as you can see. This character already makes a lot of money by selling stuff. So there is that. There is also this one. Yeah, that's a modded quest from the Winterhold expansion mod. Which is here. I kinda got involved in this quest against my will, but might as well do it, you know. Get it out of my journal. And this one, which one is this one? I think this one is just looking for a treasure. It might be related to the fishing expansion. And this one is modded content as well. It's something to do with White River Watch in Whiterun. I think I defeated the bandit chief there and I found some letters talking about an anchorage near Broken Warg Road used by pirates and smugglers. Yeah. So just money, basically. Just acquiring money. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go towards this region here first. Because we have 3 quests on the way. We should be able to knock these out of the way quite quickly. We'll leave this one here for last. Yeah. We do have a level up available. Good. There's a Khajiit caravan here. I was gonna ask if we have soap, because the best way to find soap is buying it from these guys, but we have plenty. We have plenty, so let's just move on. Where's my horse? I really want to get Arvak with this character, you know. Cool looking undead horse, but that's still far away, I would say. That's still, you know, a while away. We are going to have to start the Downward questline to get Arvak. Ironically, we are going to help the Downward on this character, which is... I assume it's unexpected, you know. We are playing a Necromancer, an evil Necromancer. So you would think that he would want to join the Volkihar clan instead, but this guy right here does not want to serve any Daedric princess. He's a bit of a independent character. We have this trait right here, the Faithless trait. So we do not care about any deities. We are going to acquire power our own way, you know? Imagine having to rely on Moloch Ball to attain immortality. Imagine that. No, sir. No, sir, we are not going to do that. We are going to find immortality through our own means, through our own talents. It's one of our objectives on this playthrough. Let's not speak about that right now, however, because there are Vigilants of Standard walking about, so... No Necromancers here. So I should go left here. I love the little flame effect our horse leaves on the ground. Only happens in snow, though. Which kind of makes sense, I guess. We are burning the ground, you know, and the ground is frozen. So I guess we are melting the snow as we move. As we ride. So is this the way? I don't think so. Talmor Justiciar, why are you attacking me? What did I do? What did I do? Okay. Hang on. I have something for you. I have something for you. Where are you? Where'd you go? Yeah, come here. Level 4. Okay, I can just demolish you. My horse is going to tank. Get away from me, horse. Where's the body? Horse? Yeah, no chance. Absolutely no chance. And now we're going to raise this one. Hello? Did I hit? No. What is that magic? What is that? Ouch! Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. It burns. What is this? What? Okay. Yeah, these minions are not going to last very long. And I got one shot. How dare you? Level 36. Okay. Yeah. Okay, seriously, what? What? What is this magic? Could you stop? Okay, thankfully we can just keep applying the staff's effect to this guy. Okay, this thing keeps killing me though. No magic resistance though. Yeah, I don't think so. There. So damn it, we died twice to this guy. Minor injury. Come on, my magical regen. That's gonna hurt. And health regen as well. That sucks. That actually sucks. Damn it. Why did you attack me though? What? What did I do?
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold. I just get so excited thinking about it.
Kinda weird how the Talmor attack you for no reason sometimes.
Need something?
We are going to raise you though. It's what you get for attacking me. You are now my minion. What was that magic though? Like that guy was setting up some sort of lightning turret or something. Sorry, Santiago on YouTube. I was kind of distracted here for a moment. Mage build, mage build. This is a Necromancer. Kinda distracted with, you know, getting my ass kicked by a random Talmor encounter.
I hope we reach Winterhold soon.
Mage build. We are playing a Necromancer character, specialized in lightning magic. Okay, that must be the settlement, I think. No, that's behind me. What? Oh, I can use the compass, right? I do have the compass unlocked. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Santiago.
I can't wait to
Do you prefer mage or melee build, since you've
so
asked?
excited thinking about it.
What's your favorite kind of build? I usually play melee builds, honestly. What your character think about the Talmor? Cindy asked over on Twitch. Roleplay, I mean. He really doesn't care about politics. And he kinda sees... well, to put it plainly, he kinda sees racism as a very stupid thing. Not out of virtue, mind you. Not like he's a good character, but... he sees, you know, the concept of having proud on your culture as yet another stupid thing that mortals do. It's another mortal mindset that is beneath him, you know, he doesn't really care about that. So he doesn't really care about the Talmor either. Also, he kinda values hard work, like really hitting the books, you know, acquiring knowledge through study. And the elves are usually all about being proud of their heritage, like they are superior by default, and he thinks that's a very stupid mindset. Also, they have weakness to magic, so they are just, you know, easy to kill. Okay, so let's talk to this guy and finish this quest. What is happening here?
Good. You came.
I did.
There's a lot going on here, but we need to find things that corroborate with my father's version of what happened.
Yeah, I really don't care about this, but let's get this over with. Are you sure his story is accurate? What if the evidence says otherwise?
That's partly why you're here. I need an objective witness with no stake in either side.
Oh, I do have no stake either side, so I guess I fit the bill. How do you know the scene hasn't been tampered with? It's been a while, right?
Not many people can find the place, to be honest, since it's not on any map. The only reason the guards were able to arrest my father is because he was forced to spend the night in solitude.
I kinda remember the story now. I think this guy's father got arrested unfairly or something. What happened to the house?
During the fight, the candle horn got knocked over. By the time the snow came, half the place was burned down, along with much of the evidence.
I think his father killed someone, if I recall correctly. Let's proceed then.
Of course. My father said he was cooking dinner when he heard a commotion outside.
Please don't mind the zombie following me. The zombies. Plural.
Smelling my father's dinner, they offered to share the venison in exchange for a drink and a warm fire. On this much, both sides agree. But out here you can never be too careful. My father demanded the strangers to leave the property and take the deer with them. And the strangers were insulted. In hindsight, my father should have shown more tact. Nobody likes to be called a thief. Eventually things got heated and shots were fired. These arrows are proof of that.
I see.
My father ran inside and got his axe. There was a fight near the hearth when one of them knocked over a candle horn. When the fire started, everyone, including my father, fled. Given how detailed my father was, I wouldn't be surprised if your findings match his story.
My findings. Okay, so I gotta study the crime scene. I go with two-handed Nord. Strangely, I am actually playing this kind of character on another save. I have two characters on Skyrim right now. One of this mage here, and the other one is a Eddard Stark-inspired Nord
My father
with
never
heavy
loved
armor and a greatsword.
Not at first, anyway. But he learned to love it.
Always, alright? Respect, man.
Part of me thinks this is all my fault.
The gods gave you two
I
hands,
wanted to stay
and you used them both to hold your
He
weapon.
wouldn't be in this situation. But then I think back to all those times we spent together, and how much it meant to
Although
him.
my favorite kind of character is Sword and Board, honestly.
Have you
Specifically
ever
paladins.
lost anyone close to you,
I just
friend?
get so excited thinking about
Okay,
it.
we're getting sentimental, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna be kind of an asshole here, so I'm trying to help you out here, but I can't see if you keep interrupting me.
I'm sorry, I know you're just trying to help. Carry on your search, then meet me in solitude. If we work together, we can still save his life.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do then? Or is that it? Meet Asgir at the Blue Palace. I don't have to collect anything? I was thinking I would have to interact with something. Bedroll. Go. I'm feeling like this is some contextual quest. Hey, are you a Necromancer? I am, indeed. Welcome back, Uchiha Madao, I remember you. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, we are playing a Necromancer, as you can see. This here is Mr. Armand Montier. No, not Montier, sorry. Montclair, yes, there we go. Armand Montclair. Level 27, soon to be 28, Breton Necromancer.
I hope we reach Winterhold soon.
Kinda playing out of my element here, usually... Are you a Breton? Yes, I am. Decided to start with Breton. This character, by the way, was meant to be inspired by, at first, Tywin Lannister from Game of Thrones.
I can't wait to learn.
I kinda went with short hair and no beard at first, but as I kept leveling up, I decided to add long hair, long beard, and eventually we became Saruman instead, which is fine by me. Fine by me. Good, yes. Breton with Conjuration tends to be a good combo. What kind of characters do you play, Mr. Uchiha? Uchiha Madao. Santiago, in a nutshell, plays two-handed warriors, which is a build of respect in Skyrim. I usually play paladin characters, like I was saying earlier. Okay, so let's take this Talmor Mage here for a spin. I should probably try and get these guys with the staff as well. Okay, oh my goodness. Our minion is cooking these guys.
He's deceiving you.
Are they resisting? What?
What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
Get away from me. Okay. We are a bit of a glass cannon, so we gotta be careful. I play Necromancer with a little bow and a little bit of melee. That's interesting. Like a spell sword then. Okay, healing effects are not working. That's not good. Do we still have our zombie? Ouch. Stop that. You are level 25. Ah, damn it. Okay. Retreat, regroup. Get away from me. Damn it. Okay. I do have a plan though. Where is it? Retrieve corpse. And then let's raise our friend Malkoran right here. Yes, I do have a pocket minion. Don't question about that. Go Malkoran, go. Kill these bastards. Yes, Tywin Lannister was the original inspiration for this character. Design-wise, really. I guess roleplay-wise as well, we are a bit of a bastard. Personality-wise, not a bastard, you know. Marriage-wise. Damn, okay. Malkoran should be raising those guys now, right? Maybe not. So let me raise someone. There we go. Magica potion. Right, we have 2 minions now. We should be good to go. Yeah, these guys are getting destroyed. Look at this. Why is he just standing there, though? Is he frozen in place? I mean, don't mind if I do. Malkoran raising minions as well. Okay. Okay, this character can... how can we say? Snowball very quickly. Once we get minions and our minions get minions as well, we get ourselves a small army following us. Which is quite interesting. Okay, why are we not healing though? Magica regen. Total health is reduced. 75% slower and healing spells and potions have no effect. Okay, lovely. Yeah, this sucks. This actually sucks. I can only heal by eating, if I get this right. This might be a problem. I might have to take a quick trip back to Dragon Bridge just to heal this injury
I can't
before
wait to
moving
learn
on.
from the mages in Winterhold. I just get so excited thinking about it.
Yeah, we're not going to Winterhold just yet, I'm afraid. Okay, so let's do that. Let's actually go back to Dragon Bridge, and then once we are there, I will fast travel back here too. I do have a few travel packs on me, right? We are playing, by the way, chat, we are playing Gate to Sovngarde, as you can probably see on the title. Oh, do I not have travel packs? I do have 4 of them. Okay, good. Last time I remember that I have conquered the wizard school. Got the archmage robes, I can summon a Daedra warrior with some enchanted weapons. Yeah, that's a pure conjuration build, right? I mean, not pure, but a conjuration focused build. Okay, so if we are going back to civilization, this means I'm gonna have to get rid of Malkoran. Let me show you something interesting, chat. So this is what happens when when Malkoran dies. And now we run. Run. So yeah. When Malkoran dies, this happens. Thankfully, this thing has very little magic resistance, so I can get rid of it very easily. There we go. The shade. So that's why this NPC here is special, actually, and that's why we're going to put him into my pocket again. Where is it? Raise Store Corpse. There we go. So, into the pocket you go.
I can't wait to learn from the mages and learn to
Malkoran is the Necromancer we fight at the end of the Meridia Daedric quest, the one where we get Dawnbreaker. If you recall, chat, that Necromancer is a bit unique. In the sense that he has a bit of a face too. When you kill... Okay. Pause here. That's the original look for our character. So, as you can see, there's the Tywin Lannister inspiration, you know. This was when he was low level. But yeah. He is looking a bit different right now.
Ugh, you're a disgrace to your own kind.
Yeah, whatever. But like I was saying, chat, Malkoran has a bit of a face too. When the human form dies, he is programmed to summon that shade,
I can't
which
wait to learn
is
from the mages and learn to-
basically
I
a
just get so
dragon
excited
priest,
thinking
but
about
with
it.
a unique character skin. That's a vanilla feature, by the way. You know, if you raise Malkoran with Necromancy, every time he dies again, he is going to summon a shade again. You know, that's certain to happen. And apparently it's not something that the Modlist fixed.
What do you need?
Okay, so let's rent a room
Fate is the
here.
name. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room.
Thankfully there is a room available. And that makes Malkoran quite the interesting minion,
I
because
don't want to talk.
he's a powerful mage on his own, but when he dies he summons that powerful dragon priest-like enemy as well. Let's have ourselves a nap. Let's make it 8 hours to heal our wounds. So Uchiha Madao, you don't usually play mages, is that it? Is what I'm getting here. Last time you got the Archmage robes and finished the Wizard School. You could also summon a Daedra warrior. I think the very first mage character that I played, on the PS3 actually, when I played Skyrim for the first time, was... Well, it was your typical Skyrim mage. I was a Dark Elf though, just for variety's sake. But I do remember summoning 2 Daedra warriors as well. I think the vanilla Skyrim one is the Daedra Overlord, right? Or Daedra Warlord or something like that. So let's go with health for now. But I do recall doing that. And I do recall doing things like paralyzing the enemy and then placing multiple elemental walls underneath the enemy to slowly, you know, destroy them basically. Stacking multiple damage over time effects on the enemies, which was quite fun. Yeah, but I sneak and use melee a lot. So a bit of a Nightblade then, a Nightblade character. I really gotta get around to playing a stealth character as well. Sneak melee. Dual enchanted sword, that sounds cool. And bound weapons are quite powerful too, aren't they? Have you tried a bound weapon build? Since you are speccing into Conjuration too. They are surprisingly powerful, surprisingly powerful. Once you get the... I think in Vanilla Skyrim, this perk is called Mystic Binding. Chaos Binding. Yeah, it's still the same name here, Mystic Binding, with Adamant mod pack, you know, the Adamant mod, perk mod, sorry. But in Vanilla Skyrim, once you get the Mystic Binding perk, bound weapons will do the same damage as Daedric weapons, which is insane, because that perk is surprisingly low level. I think you need something like 40, maybe 30 points in Conjuration, you know. So bound weapons are surprisingly powerful. And sure, you can't sharpen them on a grindstone, but you can still use things like fortify skill enchantments or potions too. A fortify one-handed enchantment will increase the damage of a bound sword, for example. Okay, so what perk are we going for? That's the question. What do I want to go for? Silver Tongue, maybe. Bound Blade or something, yeah. There's only so many bound weapon enchantments, sorry, spells in Vanilla Skyrim, right? On this mod pack there's a ton, because there's a bound weapon spell for each weapon category. So there's a bound War Axe, bound Warhammer, bound Mace, bound Bow, bound Dagger, yada yada yada, you know. Each weapon category has a bound weapon spell in this mod pack. And you get bound tools as well, so there's things like bound pickaxe, bound fishing rod, which is quite interesting. Gives this character, you know, a way to do crafting without having to carry tools around. I dropped the game at about level 60. Yeah, it can be difficult to keep interested, right? I think the highest level character ever that I played was level 81 or 82 maybe. And that was not a pure vanilla, I did play modded, but at the time I didn't use gameplay altering mods, so combat-wise and perk-wise it was vanilla Skyrim. But I did have a bunch of armor mods and survival mods too. On, I think it was actually Legendary Edition too, it was, you know, base Skyrim, the old Skyrim, OG Skyrim. And it was basically a warrior, a sword and board warrior. Do not ask me how much I had to grind to get to level 82, but I really wanted to fight the Ebony Warrior, so there you go. And it was also the one and only time that I fought the Ebony Warrior in all my years of Skyrim. All my years of Skyrim. How many years is that actually? Let me think for a second. So I started playing in 2012. Oh my goodness, it's more than a decade. Holy, I've been playing this game for quite a while, yeah. Yeah. What can I say? I like Skyrim. What is your highest level character, by the way, chat? The highest level you have ever reached in Skyrim? Let me know. And have you fought the Ebony Warrior too? And how did you fight him? What was your strategy in defeating him? I played the game on a friend laptop, a lot of mods, including some adult mods. Okay. I'm enough culture, I see. I'm enough culture, but yeah. These mods are quite popular in Skyrim. And dare I say, immersive as well, because there are some interesting add-ons for Gate to Sovngarde, which add these kinds of mods to Gate of Sovngarde as well, in a immersive way as well, which is interesting. I suppose there's something to be said, you know, for realism, you know. Okay, so do we want a staff perk? That is interesting. I was thinking of getting this, you know, when I started this character, but at the same time, As we grow more powerful, we are becoming less and less reliable on staves. Although I do have the Vermina stave now, which is kinda useful. Or do we go enchanting instead? Health, magic, and stamina are 25% stronger. Okay, I'm just gonna go with enchanting for now. A base useful enchanting perk. Because I do wanna get, you know, all the way up to Twin Secrets eventually. Ebony Warrior, I don't remember that character, is the highest level I've played. So the Ebony Warrior is a unique enemy that appears if you reach level 81, I believe. If you reach level 81, the next time you visit one of the major cities of Skyrim, he will be waiting for you. And his whole shtick is that he is a retired adventurer. He's basically the protagonist of the story, you know. He has completed every quest, defeated every enemy, and you are his last challenge. You are the only individual, the only hero powerful enough to maybe defeat him, so that's why he challenges you to a duel. I think he was added to the game with the Dawnguard DLC. I think it was, you know. Either the Dawnguard DLC or the Dragonborn one of the two major DLCs. And he is kinda OP, he's kinda ridiculous. For vanilla Skyrim standards, he is kinda ridiculous. He can drain your health with his sword, and he can paralyze you with his bow as well. He can use shouts. And he is the only NPC in vanilla Skyrim with that heavy armor perk which can reflect attacks back to the attacker. Every time you attack him in melee, there is like a 10% chance to have your damage reflected back at you. Which, mind you, scales with difficulty. So if you're playing on legendary difficulty, that's all of your damage being thrown back at you multiplied by 3. So yeah. Kinda ridiculous, kinda ridiculous. There are ways to defeat him, of course. There are ways to trivialize his boss fight, because you can, of course, just go sneak archery. But if you're playing pure melee, yeah, that's one hell of a fight.
Feeling all right? All right then.
One of my enchanted swords is paralysis. Yeah, that's a very powerful enchantment right there. Kind of a hard enchantment to get right on vanilla Skyrim. Speaking of which, let's recharge our staff. The Skull of Corruption. Oh, I should have absorbed some dreams here in the tavern. I gotta remember to do that, you know. It's gotta be part of our routine now. Every time we sleep, we should steal the dreams of someone before going to bed ourselves. So our staff always has the second enchantment as well. What time is it? 5 AM. Quite dark for 5 AM. Right. So I could just use another travel pack, but I am kinda stingy. I don't wanna use another travel pack. One of your swords is enchanted with paralysis. This character has a dagger. Let me show you. A self-crafted enchanted dagger. Ceremonial Dagger of Storms. Reduces enemy shock resistance by 33%. We use this because we are specialized in shock damage. So, while the enemy is distracted with our minions, sometimes I will sneak in and get one hit in with the dagger, just to increase the potency of our lightning damage, our lightning spells. And what is this? Who are you? Okay, an enemy, that's who you are. Yeah, not a powerful one though. With Chain Lightning, I don't even need to aim at the enemy. I can just aim at the ground. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Rest in pieces. A Necromancer attacking me. Imagine that. There can only be one. This town ain't big enough for the two of us, Necromancer.
I can't wait to learn.
I enchant my sword after the elf boss in wizard school kill me easily. That's Uncano, right? The Talmor asshole, basically. Who is the final boss of the College of Winterhold questline. After the sword, he became a sandbag, yeah. In this mod pack, I can already tell that we are going to make short work of Uncano. Elves have weakness to magic in this mod pack. Which is why we were actually able to kill those Talmor kinda easily, because even though they are powerful, they are also glass cannons when it comes to magic. So yeah, we are going to make short work of that guy. I'm gonna raise some minions though. Bandit Vanguard. Rise and serve. Rise from your grave. And we're gonna clear out this fort here just for the lulz. Just for the fun of it. Let's put on some armor, chat. What do you think? Check this out.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold.
Check this
I
out.
just get so excited thinking about it.
We have bound armor. Tell me if this doesn't look badass. Tell me, guys. Tell me, chat, if this isn't tough. Bound Daedric gauntlets and boots, you know, over dark robes. This character is edgy, by the way, as you can see. We are quite an edgy character. Right, so let's get in there. Oh, bandit. Get away from me. Thank you. Minions. Did I kill one of my minions? I did. Die. Thank you. Level 1. Yeah, bad time to be level 1, I'm afraid. Oh, that's a mage. Level 34, what? Turn you. Get away from me. Yeah, thank you. Okay, this is OP. Oh, there, she's a Breton too. Because she is absorbing my spells.
Death is highly overrated.
Let's recast this and use my other staff. Stop running away. Where'd you go? Die. There we go. Alright. We might be a bit OP, chat. Just a tad. Elven Greatsword of Grand Disintegration. Reduces enemy damage by 25%. Interesting. I thought it would disintegrate the enemy, which is interesting too. Not quite that, however. Not cool as me, my character is inspired by Sauron, but maybe looks like Nuada. Man, a Sauron character in Skyrim would be cool as well. Daedric armor, some big-ass mace on one hand. And there's gotta be a mod out there to make you fling enemies away when you swing your mace, right? Like Sauron does. And you could get away with everything, I think. Crafting, of course. I think enchanting and smithing would fit the build as well. So you could craft your own rings of power. The One Ring. That's an interesting character concept right there. So we're not gonna take this sword just yet, because we are going to raise this lady here.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold. I just get so excited thinking about it.
Loot. Cloak of the Northern Paladin. This is from Cloaks of
So you're the one
Skyrim.
who
Hello?
served this fort, all by your lonesome.
Yes?
That's quite a feat. Fort Kragstad is a tough mammoth to slay.
For you, maybe. For me, it was, you know, easy. Who are you?
There isn't much to say, really. I'm a Nord's Nord. I drink mead over wine and prefer brawls over books.
Okay.
I always tell people, even if you don't know me, you've met hundreds like me.
Nords are all stupid apes. Yeah, no. In other words, you're not interesting at all.
Eh, guilty as charged. But I'm not here to make you laugh.
Okay, I really don't care about whoever you are. This is a NPC from, I think, Interesting NPCs. And he's a follower too. He is an Imperial though. We are not looking to be associated with any of the factions, you know.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold. I just get so excited thinking about it.
Sure thing. Okay, so I'm gonna down a conjuration potion. Like blade more than a mace. So you are Sauron, but you use a sword instead. You gotta have an enchanted ring though. Like an OP enchanted ring.
Soon.
Tell me you have one. You good? Okay, she's good. If you are Sauron, you gotta have a cool enchanted ring and you gotta name it the One Ring. And then craft other rings of power and give them to your followers too, you know? And have like your followers be the ring wraiths, the Nazgul. Like, come on. Let's raise another guy. I remember one character that I played on the PS3 years ago. And the idea was to make a vampire-themed character, so I went with everything which would reference vampirism. I was using stealth, necromancy, destruction with ice magic, you know. Specialized in ice magic. Basically every kind of spell or skill that gets buffed by vampirism. But I was also using one-handed and the Mace of Moloch Ball. And his gameplay was kinda Sauron-like as well, even though I was using light armor instead. But I did have mace on one hand, big-ass mace on one hand, and a spell on the other. And I was raising the undead too. Which is fitting because Sauron was at some point the Necromancer. During the time of the Hobbit. He was also a werewolf, interestingly enough, before he forged the Rings of Power. He was a bit of a metamorphosist. What's the word for it? Hang on. My brain is lagging, hang on. Shapeshifter, that's the word I'm looking for. He was a bit of a shapeshifter. He could transform into animals and this kind of stuff too. And he used to be very fond of turning into a wolf. Okay, can I cast my spell, please, game? I'm stuck. Lovely.
I cannot best you.
That's right. You can't. Goodbye. Brutal. Brutal. But yeah, a Sauron character could get away with everything, I think. Everything would be in character. I'm sure I have some enchanted rings and amulet. That was a fucking vampire, there you go. Ooh. I'm getting a bit of lag on my end, chat. Are you guys lagging as well? Or rather, is the stream lagging for you guys? Cindy, could you tell me if you're watching, if the stream is lagging on your end as well? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Some strange looking lag. Okay, it seems to have stabilized now. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. So you were a vampire then, Uchiha Madao. That's also fitting. Sauron is kinda undead. Well, not really. No, it's okay for me. Okay, so maybe it was just on my screen. Good. Thank you, Cindy. I just think you're focusing to the game. Focusing to the game. You mean focusing too much on the game? Which might be true. I do get a bit locked in sometimes. Okay. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Turn you. Turn you. Oh, they can go through doors? That's not fair. Weird. Dead. Die. Okay, dead. Good. I asked you if you said I was focusing too much on the game. I didn't quite catch you there, man. With your last sentence there. Damn right, girl. Damn right. This guy is level 25, right? So one guy is level 25, the other one is level 31, I think. 34, okay.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold.
I am bringing these guys along for sure. I played as a vampire once, but I dropped it in less than a week. The debuffs under sunlight make it not worth it. Yeah, honestly, vampirism in vanilla Skyrim is more of a roleplay thing. If you like doing a little bit of roleplay and setting up some limitations to your character, then it's interesting. Either that or if you abuse the Necromage perk, because if you do that, then being a vampire is the way to being the most OP character possible in vanilla Skyrim, right? I don't think this works on this mod pack though. Do we have Necromage? Are you familiar, chat, with the Necromage strategy, by the way? Do you know what I'm talking about? It takes some time for you to interact with my chat. Yeah, it might be that. I might be a bit too locked in. But also, it usually just takes a few seconds for the message to reach me. It's a bit of a live stream thing. Depending on where you are speaking from. Where are you from, by the way, guys? You don't have to be too specific, but like, what part of the globe are you from? I'm from South America myself. This is a bilingual stream, by the way, even though there's only people speaking in English right now, but if you happen to speak Portuguese, feel free to do so in chat, you know. Fiquem à vontade para falar português no chat também. Nós falamos duas línguas aqui. I must speak in the tongue of my people. A língua do meu povo, chat. Eu falo português também. Rui, rui, rui. So feel free to speak Portuguese if you do so. I'm trying to gather a bilingual community here, but for the moment, ironically, no one from my country is watching me, just people from all over. But yeah, Santiago, you should try the Necromage combo at some point. It is quite OP, quite OP. I think I did try it on my vampire character, you know, the one that I mentioned. Actually, I need to focus. I need to get what you're saying. My English isn't good enough. I see, so you are a fellow English second language speaker then. I salute you. I hope I'm not making it difficult on you by speaking too fast. I do get a bit carried away sometimes. Though I am getting better at it. I'm proud to say that I am getting better at it. on not speaking too fast. Right. So what's the plan now? I think we just keep going west until we get to this cave right here. And that's where we get the Rueful Axe, the axe we need to complete the Clavicle's Vile Daedric quest. We might be going for the Oblivion Binding achievement on this character, chat. That's the achievement you get for collecting all the Daedric artifacts on one character. I only got this achievement on one character ever, on Legendary Edition, and that was, you know, when I was going for a Platinum Trophy, when I was trying to get the Platinum Trophy on Legendary Edition. Is there a way to make a functional Necromancer on vanilla? I'm not a big fan of mods. Yeah, there are, man. Vanilla Skyrim is... if you are willing to do crafting, that is, it's kind of broken. Crafting makes everything possible. Crafting is your way, man, to make everything powerful. And again, if you do abuse the Necromage restoration loop, you know, it gets even more OP. But especially if you get crafting. Let me think for a second here. Because once you get the Dead Troll spell, that's the spell that, one, raises the enemies permanently. So, you know, there's no timer, you know, the spell only runs out if your minions die, basically. But also, this spell makes it so that minions don't turn to ash when the spell runs out. So you can get that spell. And then you can actually customize the inventory of your minions. And then you can self-craft some OP armor and weapons with custom OP enchantments. And give these to your minions. And yeah, there you go. OP Necromancer in Vanilla Skyrim. Look up on Google, chat. There's a... check this out. There's a Blades-inspired Necromancer build. So it's a blade, but also a Necromancer on Vanilla Skyrim. And the name of this build is... what's the name? An Ode to the Fallen, or something like that. Hang on, hang on. Let me check this out. Hang on, chat. I think it's on Google. It's a YouTube channel called Skypothesis. And they make some interesting Skyrim builds, but it's not... yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up later. The Phantom Blade. Yeah, I think it's the Phantom Blade, by the way. It's basically a blade character who uses 2 raised blade minions. Which basically means you do the blade recruitment quest to, you know, get 3 blade followers. Then kill 2 of them. And then raise them with Dead Troll. And then have the 3rd living blade follower following you as a regular follower. And this basically gives you a party of 3 followers. And you get to custom enchant their equipment if you want to. Kinda OP. And that's Vanilla Skyrim, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, the minions only last 5 minutes top, right? Yeah, but that's for the regular Necromancy spells. The last Necromancy spell you get works indefinitely. They do not reset, they do not die on a timer. But you gotta reach something like 85 in Necromancy, sorry, in Conjuration. Level 85 or something in Conjuration to unlock the Master level spell quest in the College of Winterhold. Then you gotta complete that quest, and then that gives you access to the Dead Troll spell tome. Kind of a hassle, but... nice, I might try it soon. I actually think you deserve to go viral. Thank you, Uchiha, thank you. I'm trying, man. That's the objective. Hi there, care for some company, of course. And Leafbay, welcome to the stream. I think there's a bear attacking me, though. Hang on a second. I hear a bear. But you are more than welcome to join our library, Miss or Mr. Enlibeth. What is happening? Spriggan. Oh. Is that a werewolf? Oh no, okay, no, that's a bear. I thought it was a werewolf for a second. For 5 followers, your channel is well decorated. Thank you, thank you. I like setting up a nice streaming setup, you know. Cindy, our mod and artist, is the one who made all of the art assets, including my model here, my PNG tube model. And I am the one who set everything up. And Leaf Bay, thank you. I kinda went for Lilith in my head for some reason. And Leaf Bay. But yeah, thanks for the compliment. Cindy is the artist here though, she's the one who drew my PNG tube model and our border overlay as well. As I remember, you can get an item to make Necromancer to be OP, but it's too much things to do. The result can make you summon an undead army, including giants and other powerful beings. Isn't that the Ritual Stone Uchiha Madao on Vanilla Skyrim? Because the Ritual Stone gives you a once-a-day power, which raises all of the bodies around you, and I think there is no level cap actually. You can raise any dead body. And also, they don't turn to ash when the spell effect ends. So you can actually keep doing that. You can raise a little army, and once the effect runs out, you can just raise them again. Including whatever enemies happens to, you know, die in your last encounter, so you can keep adding to the army. Someone just followed. And Leaf Bay, welcome to the library. Thank you for the follow. You are now a scholar of the archives. I'm downloading a mod pack, so I'm chilling in here. Alright, feel free to chill. What mod pack are you downloading in Leaf Bay? Is that Gate to Sovngarde as well, or is it a different mod pack? Let's re-raise our minion here. Excuse me, don't push me.
Yes?
Rude. Stupid undead. Why, yes it is, alright, Gate to Sovngarde. It is a fun mod pack. Fun and also very immersive too, if you are into roleplay and this kind of stuff. I like how there's little animations like this one for everything. I see some people being turned away from the mod list because of this, but I actually like it.
Stay safe.
I am a sucker for roleplay, what can I say? Yeah, it's fine. Don't mind them, they're just tired, yeah.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in winter.
That's my third attempt trying to download it. Are you downloaded without Nexus Premium? By any chance? Because that's kind of what I did. I downloaded the damn thing with no premium account on Nexus. But then again, I am quite stingy, so... My willpower knows no bounds. I have premium. Okay, so sorry for assuming there. Try not to judge me too hard then in that case. What can I say, man? It's kinda expensive. I mean, I know it's not expensive dollar-wise, but if you convert that to my local currency, it gets a bit pricey. Pine Frost Tower. There's a few wolves here, I think. Hello? Any wolves? But I will get premium one day, that's for sure, you know. It's it's one of these things that I can't quite afford it right now, but I might as well do it at some point, because I've gotten so much value out of Nexus. It's only fair to do it at some point, you know. You Canadian? No, I am Brazilian. Brasileiro. Falamos português aqui, meu amigo. I am Brazilian, my friend. Is the dollar conversion to Canada, to
I hope you get
the
well soon.
Canadian dollar rough as well? Because to the Brazilian real, yes, it kinda is. It kinda is. You are Canadian then, so welcome. Hello from Brazil. Greetings from Brazil. Where's the entrance to this cave, though?
I can't wait to learn from the mages. and
I
witchers.
do have
I just get
clairvoyance. I
so
could use that
excited
spell,
thinking
but
about it.
I think it's up ahead. Yeah, maybe that's the stone you're talking about. Yes, it is, Uchiha. Sorry for the late reply, by the way. But yes, the ritual stone. But that's actually quite easy to get. And you can get it early game too. It's just outside Whiterun. And the vanilla standing stones are really not that powerful anyway, so if you are playing a Necromancer, you might as well get it, I think. And I did consider getting it on this mod pack too. I believe the effect of the ritual stone here is something like you can raise one additional minion, but they last only half the time, I think. Something like that. Which does sound interesting. I also have this right here, the Necromancer Amulet, which also lets me raise one additional minion, and it gives me a huge Magicka buff too. It does cut my half by 50 points, which is rough in the early game, but now it's kinda manageable. So I can have 2 minions right now. I could have 3 with the Ritual Stone, and I think I could get a total of 4 by going all the way up here to the Doors of Oblivion. And if I stack all of these effects, you know, I can have 4 minions, but honestly, I feel like that's overkill. 2 minions, you know, 2 powerful minions, plus all of my crowd control through illusion spells is more than enough, honestly. The debuffs are just not worth it. In comparison, the US dollar... Sorry, the US is about 40% more valuable. Yeah, that's rough, man. And that's like... You know, that's a bordering country too. I know that currency value is not necessarily related with distance, but it's still kind of weird that a neighboring country would have such a drastic difference, you know. Like, we are all the way into South America. Yeah, but I guess that there's no point there, right? Distance doesn't really have anything to do with that. It's more of a market thing. World economics and all of that. Who are you? Okay, that's my minion. So since we are here, let's pay a visit to the border of High Rock. Let's see if the mod pack added anything to that. This is the border to High Rock, by the way, chat, if you guys follow this road here. Technically, we could go to High Rock if, you know, if we were playing something like the Elder Scrolls Online, which has the entirety of Tenreal available to us. But alas, this is only Skyrim, not the Elder Scrolls Online. And this would be the path to High Rock here, but it's blocked. No changes though, I think the mod pack doesn't touch this. Yeah, this looks vanilla. Which raises the question. You know, if you're coming from High Rock on foot, how are you supposed to get to Skyrim? 12 messages deleted by a moderator. What just happened? Cindy, if you are watching, can you unmute Unleafbay, please? I think they got timed out. Maybe I should shorten, or rather, increase the message limits there. Yeah. We are still testing things out, you know. Oh, you already got unmuted there. That's okay. It's cost for a decade our liberal government. Right. printed too much money. Yeah, that's gotta devalue the currency, right? That's a surefire way of devaluing the currency. And we are going to adjust the settings, you know, for our bot moderation here. That was a bot, by the way. No way. As I remember, you have to go somewhere to read a book, and then go down to a cave. It's far from Whiterun. Maybe, Uchiha, maybe you are thinking of the Sigil Stone under the College of Winterhold. Okay, seriously, where do I have to go? Let me use a bit of clairvoyance here, chat. Hang on. Magic. Let's use the power of magic. And now I am stuck. Lovely. But Uchiha Madao, maybe you are thinking of the Sigil Stone, which is an item that you can get through the College of Winterhold to operate the Atronach Forge, which is under the College of Winterhold, inside of a cave. And you can use that to actually summon pre-enchanted Daedric armor, and also things like a high-level enchanted staves too. So it is kinda OP, but it's also a hassle to set up. Okay, so clairvoyance. Magic. You need the Sigil Stone to use the Atronach Forge, and you only get the Sigil Stone by doing the high-level conjuration quest in the College of Winterhold. But the Ritual Stone, that's just outside Whiterun. It was right here, chat. Come on, chat, look at this. It was right here. The road leading down to the cave. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. Well, now we found it. Now we found it. I think my minions just died again. Yeah, they did. Both of them? Yeah, both of them. Okay, so... Wakey wakey. Where's the other one? They can't be too far off, right? Hello? Where's the bandit? The bandit chief, that is. Okay, there she is. She just took a nap, yeah. They're tired, you know, they are overworked. Come on, wake up. Wake up to reality. Was going to stream this mod pack as well, but downloading complications pushed back the time until my next stream. Yeah, it is a very fun mod pack to stream, that's for sure. It is a bit of a hassle, though, to download mod packs, right? I mean, kind of a hassle, but at the same time not, because you are downloading over 1,000 mods with just one click, but still. The mod program, Vortex, right, can have some hiccups along the way. First time I downloaded it, I was on Vortex. Right now, I am actually on Wabbajack. I got the Wabbajack version on Mod Organizer 2, but honestly, I am considering making a switch to Vortex. I am looking up how to transfer a mod list from MO2 to Vortex, just so I can actually get some of the add-ons that are only available on Vortex to Gates to Sovngarde. There's a bunch of community-made add-ons which are quite interesting. Not available on Wabbajack though, sadly. Maybe I didn't know that could happen in chat. Okay. Yeah, I did get a message, Cindy, of 12 messages being deleted, but I guess it was someone trying to spam, or maybe a bot got into chat and tried to spam and got auto-deleted by the bot, you know. By our mod bot. Which is good. That's what it's meant to happen, you know. That's the idea. Alright, let's do this. And we are detected already. That's an Atronach. Missed. Okay, that's a one-shot. Bye-bye. We chatted with anyone on their Discord to get the mod pack working on Vortex. I haven't yet. I am on the Discord server. Haven't really talked with anyone about that yet. Ouch. Minions. Minions, what do I pay you for? Come on. I mean, I don't pay you, but still. You get the idea. Yeah, get jumped. Get jumped, buddy. That was the boss, really? Okay, that was easy. Yeah, no chance, you know. A mage surrounded by 2 high-level melee combatants. Absolutely no chance. Yoink. Give me that. Maybe someone has done it already. I mean, I'm sure someone has done it already. I'll be right back. Okay, Cindy. I'm gonna take a break soon as well. We're gonna to clear this place out, and then we're gonna go for a short break, chat. Maybe grab a sandwich during my break. We'll see. We'll see. Was that the only enemy in here, though? No way, right? There's gotta be more, right? You may have heard my cat chat. She decided to come by and say hi. So say hi to Nana, everyone. To our cat Nana. Any other role-playing games you're looking to play? Right now I'm playing Minecraft as well. Does that count? I am playing Minecraft with a mod pack, which lets me build a colony. Oh, but I am also playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the first one, not the second one. Do you know about this game, chat? Some people on YouTube might know because I've made some videos on this game already. And I think Uchiha Madao was around during the time I was making videos on Vampire the Masquerade. Wait, but a key. A key to a chest and the Ruleful Axe as well. But yes, I am playing Vampire the Masquerade, so I am making videos on Vampire the Masquerade at the moment. And that's kinda it. Let me think for a second. Every now and then I will also play The Lord of the Rings Online, or LOTRO for short. I think it's the only MMO that I'm playing at the moment. I recently got back into Skyrim, so I imagine this game will have my attention for the next months or so, for the foreseeable future, that is. I have the Skyrim itch right now. But what about you, chat? What games have you guys been playing recently? What RPG games have you been playing? Oh, and I also play Dark Souls, of course. I should probably mention that. Dark Souls is one of the most popular games here on my channel. Or rather, one of the games which I make the most content on. So, Barbas isn't here. Which is funny, he should be here. But oh well. What is the effect of the Ruleful Axe?
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold.
On this mod pack, let's see. 5 poison damage for the next 10 seconds, that's not bad, but it's also not great. 10 stamina damage, that's useful because stamina is very important in this mod pack. So as a pure warrior, being able to chip away at your enemy's stamina is kinda interesting, but still, weak effects for a Daedric artifact. I mean, I suppose 5 damage per second over 10 seconds is, you know, quite a lot. If this effect stacks with itself, then it can get quite interesting. If every time I hit the enemy, I apply another 5 damage per second, then this can get quite powerful. Like, yeah. Stacking poison damage is kinda OP as well. Uchiha, I asked what RPG games are you playing? Besides Skyrim, that is. You might be into Dark Souls, I think, because I remember you checking out some of my Dark Souls streams in the past. And Unleafbay playing Entonfall and also Fallout New Vegas. Alright, there's another game that I've been playing too. I do have a mod pack installed for Fallout New Vegas. Kinda took a break from it though at the moment, but I do have
I can't wait to learn
not a
from the
mod pack,
mages and
honestly. It's a
rituals.
small
I just
mod
get
list
so
that I've built
excited
myself.
thinking about it.
But yeah, Fallout New Vegas. I think I downloaded the basic Viva New Vegas mod pack and then added a few extra mods on top of it. That's what I went for, I think. Have you seen those new Skyrim roleplay servers online? Kazal Online, yes, I have seen them, yes. Have you ever tried it? Not yet, but honestly, I've been kinda tempted to get Kazal Online, to give it a try, because I do like roleplaying. I do like roleplaying, and it's quite popular on Twitch too. I see a lot of people streaming Kazal Online. It does sound interesting. It does sound interesting.
I can't wait to
Wakey
learn
wakey.
from the mages and rituals. I just
You
get
too?
so excited thinking about it.
No sleeping. Come on. I recommend Tale of Two Wastelands if you have Fallout 3 GOTY. Okay, that's the one which combines Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, right? Then download the mod pack Nuclear Sunset. Isn't that like a super heavy-end, beautiful looking but also beefy computer required mod pack? Because I think I've heard about it. It looks awesome if it's the one I'm thinking about, but it's also kinda heavy. Which is ironic, my computer could probably handle it. I do have a decent computer. Not a super high-end computer, but it's good, it's a good computer. But the problem is I don't have a lot of storage. I am kinda limited on storage. Which is one of the reasons I went for Gate to Sovngarde, because most Skyrim mod packs are kinda heavy in terms of storage.
Learn from the mages and rituals.
They're
I
like,
just get so excited thinking about
I don't know man, 200 gigabytes, 300 gigabytes or more, like way too much. Maybe more, maybe even more than that. What's going on? Hello? I'm back. Hi back. I'm Jeff. How are you? Nice to meet you back. I'm Jeff. If your computer can handle Gates to Sovngarde, it can handle Nuclear Sunset. Okay, that's fine. But what about storage though? Is it heavy in terms of storage? How much does it need? Because that's 2 games, right? That's Fallout New Vegas entry plus a mod pack. Okay, that's a dungeon, right? There's a bunch of enemies outside. So let's quickly deal with these guys. Zap. Yikes, one shot. Anybody else? Zap. 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 Zippy zap. Okay, can I? Thank you. There we go. Zip zap. Lightning. Lightning magic, chat. Chain lightning. My favorite spell so far, by a long shot. Seeing the lightning bounce off to multiple enemies is just too damn satisfying, honestly. I'm not sure if it is RPG or not. Legacy of Kain, that's a classic, man. I haven't played it yet, but I know it's a acclaimed classic. I gotta try it out sometime. And Fallout 3, which I also haven't tried yet, unfortunately. I've only played Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4 from the Fallout franchise. Gotta finish Fallout 4, by the way. Haven't gotten around to finishing it yet. No, I mean, when you say did something on your channel and you mentioned me about that. I think I mentioned you watching the Vampire the Masquerade videos or streams or the Dark Souls streams in the past. That's what I mentioned. I do recall you tuning in to my Dark Souls lore through series a few months back. Which, by the way, you can find on the Red channel, the Red website. Over on the Red website. The VODs are all still available there, chat. You can watch the streams right here, and then watch the VODs later if you want to. And also, you know, edited content. Excuse me! Excuse me, no. Just no. No, sir. Dog. Get away, dog. Yes, exactly. Exactly. He's learning. She's learning, chat. This kid's going places. Okay, so where are we going? I think we are going for a break, actually. So I'm gonna hit a bit of a pause here. Let's sit down to rest. You could look into Stalker Gamma. That's like a FPS survival, right? I think I've heard about it. No, before you talk about Dark Souls, then honestly I can't recall what she had. But it was one of these things, I think I mentioned Vampire the Masquerade when Enlif Bay asked me which RPGs I had been playing besides Skyrim. Is Devil May Cry, God of War, Onimusha considered as RPG? These are action games with some RPG elements. Especially God of War now, it has even more RPG elements, right? And by the way, I am a fan of Devil May Cry too. Let me actually show you guys something. I think you guys joined the stream during the gameplay scene. Let me switch to my chatting scene, so check this out, chat. As you can see, I am a Devil May Cry fan. Both me and Cindy, we are both Devil May Cry fans. I was introduced to Devil May Cry through Cindy. We have the Rebellion hanging on our shelf there. And a few other references. Tell me if you guys can catch all of the references we have here on the just chatting scene. But yeah, also that's my chatting model. I lose my cloak when I am just chatting, unfortunately. I do not have yet the power necessary to keep my cloak during the just chatting scene, but I shall have this power soon enough. One day, maybe one day. But yeah, I don't think these are RPGs technically, but they are very cool games too. Very, very cool games. I love Devil May Cry. Love me some Devil May Cry. Also, an old-time fan of God of War, but I haven't played the new games yet. The new generation of God of War. Where Kratos is, the dad of war instead. I have only played the original trilogy on PS2 and PS3. Bit of a old gamer myself. Not really old, honestly. I refrain from saying that because I kinda skipped some of the real classics, the 2D era classics, the PS1 era classics. I kinda got into gaming during the PS2 era. You have Dante haircut, then I salute you once again. You have good taste. You have good taste, my friend. Do you also have white hair? Is your hair white too? Because that would look awesome, honestly. That would look dope. Kinda wish I could style my hair like that, but my hair has a tendency to grow upwards. It has a lot of volume for some reason. So it's kinda hard to style. With a lot of product maybe, but I'm kinda lazy. It's too much work, But chat, this raises the question, when did you get into gaming? What was your first console? Or did you always play on PC? My very, very first console was actually the Dynavision, back in the 2D era. I don't know if this was popular outside my country actually, but it was this console which had like a toy gun that you could play with, You could play that duck hunting game on TV. On those old tube TVs, And you could use this toy gun controller thing to play that duck hunting game. I think the name is Duck Season. The one where you can shoot ducks and a dog catches the ducks that you shoot, you know. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, by the way. I might be showing my age here, you know, letting my age show. But after that, I played a lot on the Super Nintendo as well. I kinda skipped over the first Nintendo, which we call Nintendinho here in my country, the little Nintendo, for some reason. I kinda skipped that generation, and I got started on the Super Nintendo, and after that, the PlayStation 2. Those were my 3 first consoles, I would say. The ones which got me into gaming. And also the ones which allowed me to learn English, interestingly enough, because back then there was no such thing as Portuguese video games. All video games were, you know, English, or whatever language they were sold, packaged with. Most of them were just English. So we kinda had to make do with the English language, which is fine by me because now I am bilingual. So no complaints here. Today we do have a lot of video games in Portuguese though. Nah, don't bleach my hair, too much work. Yeah, man. Makes sense, makes sense. I also try to go as low maintenance as possible with my hair, while still looking good, you know. As much as I can get, you know, with low maintenance. But yeah, chat, we are going for a short break. I'm gonna get myself a sandwich or something else to eat. And I will see you guys in a few minutes, alright? Until then, as always, rest at the bonfire. And I will see you soon. Be right back. Alright, we are back. We are back, chat. Greetings once again, everyone. Greetings, scholars. My cat is saying hello once again. Hello, Nana. She has come to say hello as well, chat. I am back from my break. I had myself a sandwich, a piece of cake, and a glass of yogurt. How's that for a snack, chat? Feeling pretty good about myself right now. Feeling recharged, you know? Which raises the question, chat, what are you eating over there? Regarding... Well, first and foremost, what time is it over there? What are you having right now? Dinner, lunch, afternoon snack, what is it? And since we are back, just a quick disclaimer once again. Everybody, this beautiful overlay, or rather this beautiful background that you see, was also made by our artist Cindy. Are you using a second monitor to stream? Yes, I am, Santiago. I am using a second monitor. Got my second monitor rather recently, actually. And honestly, there's no going back. I had never used a dual monitor setup before, but I figured it was time for an upgrade, you know. But yeah. My cat is walking around once again. Do you think that having a second monitor is mandatory for streaming? No, I wouldn't say so. You can easily check your chat through your phone. You can have your stream... Sorry, your game on your monitor, of course, and then have the stream opened on your phone as well. And then use your phone to check the chat as well. There's a bunch of things which you would think are mandatory, but honestly they're not, man. You can start with very little. If you use that little you have, you know, as much as you can, to the best extent that you can, which is kind of my whole philosophy here. And it's how I got started too. When I first started streaming, I had my chat open on my phone. The only reason why I got a second monitor, why I was more or less forced to upgrade, was because I kinda wanted to dual stream. I got it in my head that I wanted to try Twitch as well. And having two chats on your phone is kinda difficult. This is a bit undoable. So if you are going for dual streaming too, then it would be interesting to consider having a second monitor. But also because the old monitor that I have was rough. Like, I have a pretty decent graphics card, but my old monitor was a 60 Hz monitor. Sorry, a 60 refresh rate monitor, so I was kind of not getting as much as I could from my graphics card. So I figured, you know, I want to multi-stream, it's gonna be useful for my live streaming, and I will also be able to really get as much as I can out of my graphics card if I buy a new monitor. So I just went for it. Got myself a nice one. And that is now my primary screen, and I have my old monitor as my secondary one. But there you go. But if you're thinking about getting started, man, really just do it. It's really not that hard. And you would be surprised at how much you can do with basic tools. Like, taken to their utmost maximum, basic tools can make for an amazing thing. You can make something really cool out of them. But there you go. Indy eating some cake in the background. She's having a bit of birthday cake as well. I had my share, now she's having hers. And this is my wife, by the way, guys. I should probably disclaim this as well. This is a dual run channel, you know. She is our artist, moderator, and also my wife and co-founder. And there she is on YouTube as well, both on YouTube and on Twitch. I've been setting my OBS. But dude, I freaking hate tinkering on that software. Yeah, the learning the tinkering part is a bit of a pain. That much is true. But once things begin to click together, once you begin to understand how to set up a scene, how to set up sources, it gets fun. It becomes fun to do it, honestly. You end up seeing yourself as someone creating an experience, you know? It ceases to be software and it becomes you creating an experience for the viewer to watch. And it's very fun to do that. And if you're worried about OBS, wait until you try StreamerBot, which is what I got into recently. The StreamerBot will get you into a bit of coding as well, because you have to do a bit of coding to set up commands and stuff like that, or to set up auto moderation too, which is fun. That's the fun thing about content creation, I feel. You get to learn so many things. When I got started, I had no idea what I was doing as well. I did a test stream with Dark Souls 2 on YouTube. Just hit go live and that was it. And then I got to learn things like audio editing, audio cleaning, and then video recording. What are the best formats for video recording, video editing, and subtitling as well, the most efficient way to subtitle videos. And then I got into live streaming, which got me into setting up OBS, setting up a scene, setting up layers on the scene, setting up a PNG tube model, which was also kind of fun. Very fun to do and very simple to do, by the way. This PNG tube model, excuse me, I can speak apparently. This model here is basically just 4 images, you know. Very simple. Game over, not just yet, no, we are just warming up. Just got back from my excuse me again, from my break, and we are just having a chat here, but I'm about to go back to Skyrim. Just got back, by the way, welcome back. And Leaf Bay, gotta remember how to pronounce that, and Leaf Bay, welcome back, man. But yeah, guys, if you're thinking about streaming, give it a go, man. Give it a go, it's really not that hard. A PNG tube model is very easy to set up too. You can go as easy as 2 images. What time for me to show you a video? Sure thing, man. I don't think you can share links on chat, but you can tell me the title of the video and I will look it up over here. Absolutely. Mine is a 2D model. You mean a live 2D one? That's cool. Or a 2D one like mine, like a pure 2D one. Which would be a PNG tube model, right? It's called Naruto? Okay. I see. Let's look that up then. Let's look that up. On YouTube. I'm not gonna show it on stream, of course, but let's see what's going on here. I don't think I can show Naruto on stream. What a title, man. Oh my goodness. Is it a thumbnail with Itachi on it, you know, telling Naruto to get pregnant? Because I think I've seen this one already, actually. What a diabolical use of genjutsu, you know. Poor Naruto, poor Naruto. Okay, I'm actually watching it right now. Yeah, that would be a diabolical use of genjutsu, I gotta admit. Gotcha this time. I like these, you know, fan dubbing anime clips on YouTube, you know. They have this abridged vibe, you know. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna check this out later, man, but yeah, I think I've seen this one already, actually. I remember the thumbnail, though. It's funny when you realize the genjutsu power in that video is canon. Yeah, man. Kishimoto got, you know, a bit too carried away, I think, with the Sharingan. That thing can do everything. You can tell which clan was his favorite, right? He got a bit carried away with the Sharingan, that's for sure. The overlays are my nemesis. Alerts and etc. says Santiago on YouTube. If you do Twitch streaming, you can actually get away with just using the basic Twitch alerts, and they are quite useful, they are quite reliable, man. And they are all just one overlay, technically, or rather, they are just one source on OBS. But setting up something like string elements overlay is also very easy to do, and there's a bunch of just grab and use overlays, you know, that you can download too. You wanna know what my avatar looks like? My profile pic. You mean your profile here on Twitch, is that it? Let me check it out. That's a frog. That's a cool avatar, man. A little frog. So that's your avatar for VTubing as well. Account created on 2011. Man, you've been on Twitch for quite a while. That's cool. On YouTube. No. I use VTube Studio. I will make the upgrade to VTube Studio at some point as well. Just not just yet. Not just yet. Something like a maybe PNG Tube Studio at first. I would like to set up a really cool PNG Tube model with rigging, you know, different parts which move in different ways. These look so cool. I like the charm of 2D for some reason. But who knows, maybe someday we will also have a live 2D model or even a 3D model. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? So, switching back to our gameplay scene. And now I have regained my cloak, as you can see. Cloak reacquired, says the comically large Dark Souls-like message on screen. The overlays... Okay, I've seen that already. I also use OBS. Oh, hey, new viewers. Yeah, hello. Hello to anyone who might be watching on Twitch or on YouTube. Either right now or on a VOD later. Yeah, some people come and go, you know. I don't usually get lurkers from my experience. I get people coming and going. But feel free to lurk, that's perfectly fine too. Kind of a compliment really, if you can sit back and relax to my voice. I would try not to sound too sexy though, I would try to hold myself in, you know. I would try to contain myself, don't worry. So, anyway. Let's see here, what's the next quest on the list? This one is to visit Broken War Grotto, all the way up there, so we're gonna leave this one for last. We are doing... which one is it? Not this one, not yet. Not this one here. Travel to the Old Water Jetty. I should be able to just go down the coast to the Sea of Ghosts.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold. I just get so excited.
I don't have a sexy voice, I don't even know how I can describe my voice. I'll give it a try, man. How would you describe your voice? What? What? Hello? Are you okay?
Huh?
Did you see that? Okay. It just works. It just works, chat. What can I say? So we need to go north. Why did we go south, though? I think I kind of wondered about... So we need to go back north and then west. I'd be better to look at a clip on my channel than to describe it. Alright, I'll be sure to check it out later, man. Oh, bear. That's a bear. Get away from me. Okay. Die. There we go. Bears. Doing my favor, decreasing the Skyrim bear population, you know. Just doing my part. Or a better Skyrim, that is. There's way too many bears here. Okay, can I cast my spell, please? I am pressing the button. What's going on? There we go, thank you. We get some weird animation glitches sometimes with this mod pack. I'll keep thinking on a way to describe it. Yeah, sure, man. It will come to you eventually. But also, I have come to learn that speaking with confidence is very important, you know. I have come across some really cool content creators on the internet who don't necessarily have a cool voice. They might have a very squeaky voice or something like that, but if you speak with enthusiasm, that's it, man. That's all that it takes. And also being very eloquent, you know, getting your words, choosing your words carefully, that's also very good. Which is something that I naturally like because I do work as an English teacher. It's my main job right now. So I like speaking. I like speaking a lot. Which is why we are here. But really, the secret is speaking slowly and with confidence. One thing which has helped me a lot, and I did start this around the time that I started streaming as well. I read aloud to practice speaking aloud. I had to, or rather, I had been meaning to get back into the habit of reading for quite a while. And then I figured, why not make practice out of it? You know, if I'm going to read, let's also make some interesting practice out of it. So I started reading books aloud. And it really helps, it really helps. Again, come on. You too? Yeah, sure. They like doing that. They like, you know, embarrassing me in front of chat. Come on. That's a cool description, man. That sounds like someone interesting, you know, to listen to, for sure. Especially if you're going for RPG-related content. I assume you are, but I don't know. Maybe you're not. But if you are going for RPG content, 2 frost trolls, okay. How about no? Like a whole bag of no. As much no as I can muster on my body right now. Yikes, okay. That was a random crit, for sure. Now where's the other one? 2 frost trolls, chat. 2 whole frost trolls. There we go. Yikes. He fell down the whole mountain, poor guy. I try to play a wide variety of games, but I simply happen to play a lot of RPGs. That's awesome. Skyrim being one of them, I assume, or soon to be one of them, since you are downloading Gate to Sovngarde too. I naturally gravitate towards RPGs or strategy games. I would love to play things like Mountain Blade Warband or Mountain Blade Bannerlord on this channel too. I do intend to, actually. But also things like Total War, you know, Medieval 2 Total War, this kind of stuff. Okay, so what is going on here? This is modded for sure. I think I remember this place. I think there's gonna be an NPC here. This would be my first time playing Skyrim since 2013, man. What a way to come back then. I think this is my first time playing Skyrim since something like 2020 or 2021. It had been a few years, but not that long. And I did play Gate to Sovngarde 2 the last time, just not that much. I was still on a slightly crappier computer at the time. Soul gems, I'm gonna get them if the game will allow me to do so, thank you. If you're playing an old game, might as well make it feel fresh. Damn right. Damn right. You could play Paper Mario. I've never played... Well, I have played Mario, of course, on my Super Nintendo days. But I haven't played these alternative Mario games, so things like Mario Party, or Paper Mario, or Luigi's Mansion. Haven't really played these. I have played Mario Kart, though, on the Nintendo Wii. I did have a bit of a Nintendo Wii era as well. It was pretty fun, as I recall. Vampire Armor of Minor Destruction. Minor indeed, just 10%. I'll take it, though. Do you like retro games in Leaf Bay? Things like Mario, for example.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold. I just get so excited thinking about it.
Can't open this then. Shame. I already have this. A staff. Let's yoink that. Money. 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 I like money. Alright. Paper Mario is very easy. Sorry, very simplistic RPG. But it holds very... Okay, I do recall it. I think I've seen videos about it. People would love watching you play if it's your first playthrough. I might give that a try, honestly. Something like a turn-based RPG, that sounds interesting. And a very story-driven one too, which I assume Paper Mario might be. I have orange Nintendo 64 Pikachu console and then Drive X7. An orange Nintendo 64 Pikachu console, that's awesome. That's such a mouthful, but it's so awesome too. I wish I still had my old consoles, man. I really do. I had a Dreamcast as well at some point, but I kind of broke. It stopped working. And between moving out many times and also being hit by a flood, would you believe it? I kind of lost a bunch of stuff. A Hag's Journal, what is this? It wears a beak, but they call it a goat. It's covered in feathers, but it cannot fly. What am I? That's a riddle. So, it wears a beak, but they call it a goat. It's covered in feathers, but it cannot fly. A Hagraven? Is that it? Is that the joke here? It's a Hagraven. Do Hagravens have beaks, though? They do. Look at this. They do have a beak, or a beak-like noise at least. But do they call Hagravens goats, though? What's that supposed to mean? Or maybe it's not Hagraven, maybe it's something else and I'm tripping. It would be story-driven, yes. Yeah, I gotta play a more story-driven game on this channel. I technically played Dark Souls, but that's more lore-driven than story-driven, if that makes any sense. It was more me talking about crazy lore theories as I went through the game. And driving chat insane. Or rather, inviting chat into a little glimpse of my insanity as I went along. Quite fun, though. I think with a soft voice like yours, people would be engaged with you. Thank you. With your playthrough, thank you. I do like reading, so I'm gonna give it a try sometime. What a view, though. Check this out. And we are packaged. Doesn't take a lot of space on your SSD. I mean, yeah, that's the cool part about retro or retro style games, right? They are quite fun and they don't take a lot of space on the storage. Which again links back to that philosophy we were talking about earlier, right? Doing as much as you can with as little as you have. Or rather, with the little you have, I should say. So let's have a sit down, and what is that? Someone just spawned in?
You, in the chair. Don't get up.
Okay.
I swear on the gods, I will push you over if you do.
You can't.
I know you're getting up. up, aren't you?
Skyrim physics do not allow for that.
Stay in that chair.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have 30,000k on my pocket.
I never liked them anyway. I'm happy they're dead. Please, just don't hurt me.
Okay, you are a coward, aren't you?
Why is this happening? All I ever wanted was to learn a little magic. Maybe smite a few enemies.
Fair enough, who doesn't? Who doesn't want to smite a few enemies? Okay, so what are we gonna say here? Shall we get an apprentice, chat? Come with me, girl. No, I don't think so. Relax, I didn't kill your friends.
So you're not one of the bandits?
No?
But that means you're
Do I look like a
trespassing here
bandit?
now. Just like a bandit. I'm too pretty to die.
Be nice to her. I would try, but Armand here is not nice. She turned invisible. Get your ass back here. What is going on? We are not playing a nice character, I'm afraid. So being nice is gonna be tough, but I will try. Where did she go, though? Hey,
Still here. Well, I didn't want to do this, but you leave me no choice.
what are you gonna do?
I'll have you know I'm no ordinary witch.
Oh yeah?
Have you ever seen a Dremora Lord?
I have.
Well,
I've killed them.
his name is Dravas, and he's a trained killer.
Alright, let's see it.
Don't believe me? Then feast your eyes on this.
Let's see it. He's not attacking.
See, I told you. That's a Dremora Lord in the flesh. Leave before I sick him on you.
Right. Your Dremora seems rather docile.
Well, that's because he's channeling his rage. Just look at him. He's a killer. He's...
Right.
Oh gods, it's true. He's completely useless.
What is this? The Dremora won't listen to you.
When I ask him to fight, all he does is wave his stupid tankard around. It's like he's not even here.
And he's gone, yeah. He doesn't have time for this. How are you able to summon this Dremora?
I don't know. I've heard only Master Conjurers can do it. But there was this peddler named Sam, and he sold me a tome.
Sam.
He said it was a special book made for novices. I can't tell you how excited I was when it
Oh, that's
actually worked.
Sanguine. That's
And I
Sanguine,
tried
chat.
to command him. I should have known it was too good to be true.
That's the Daedric Prince of drinks and parties and whatnot, you know, the one which challenges you to a drinking contest. That's why the Dremora Lord likes to drink. I think anyway, I think that's the idea here. What is this place?
They call it a bird's eye.
Mm-hmm.
Some say it's because it touches the sky. Others say it's because it's infested with hags.
Right. Both,
But you
I think.
saw it. Mother Aegis is dead.
Yes.
All my sisters too. Which means I'll probably never become a matriarch.
So she wanted to become a Hagraven. Are you saying you want to become a Hagraven?
No, of course not. I mean, you people kill the mothers, right? Then, why would I want to be one? No way, not me. I'm just a regular old student from the College of Windhelm on her way back home.
Yeah, we might be curious about this. We might want to help her out just to see what happens. We are going to be a bit of an ass, though. I don't like being lied to, girl, and I've tortured people for less.
Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. I didn't mean to lie, I swear. Yes,
I said I
want
would
to be a
try, I didn't say I would
matriarch.
succeed.
I want wrinkles and feathers and claws and bird feet. But what I really wanted was the power. You understand, don't you? Please don't kill me.
Relying on the blessings of a Daedra for power. How pitiful. Is there any way I can help, though?
Really? You do that for me?
Mm-hmm.
But wait, just mad. Oh gods, I didn't just talk you out of it, did I? Because there really might be a way, even without Mother Aegis. It's incredibly risky, and you might have to get your hands dirty.
Oh, that's fine. What does this ritual require?
It requires ingredients.
I assumed as
Well,
much.
Not really ingredients as in feathers and plants. I don't want to scare you, but I need organs.
Okay, that's a
and I need
bit
them fresh.
unexpected.
Real fresh. As in ripped out from the body.
Nothing our character wouldn't do, however, considering our magic specialization. So you need live bodies. Yeah, that's a very naive response right here. Sure, that's not a problem, as long as it's a wild goat or some chicken. Yeah, sure. So you need live bodies then.
Oh gods, no. I can't stomach all the blood. But there might be another way to remove the body parts without needles or sutures. You do realize we're talking about people, right?
Yeah, I assumed as
I need
much.
goat heads too, but we have plenty here already.
Yeah, our character is going to ask about this out of pure curiosity, really. This is Necromancer she's speaking about, so I figured we would be curious. What about the Spriggan? Taproot is a keen source of magical energy.
Oh, there's going to be taproot in a cauldron, and a lot of other ingredients. But that's not what I need to finish the brew. I need people.
I see.
I know that sounds wicked, but there's no other choice. You understand, don't you?
Absolutely. Out of all characters, you know, that I could be playing to meet this one, we're playing a Necromancer right now. Okay, so why must the organs be fresh?
Living organs are like soul gem fragments. They have lingering echoes of the soul.
Makes sense.
That's the
I guess.
difference between a beating heart and a still one, even if it's in a jar. You can even make a heart beat for hours outside the body.
Fascinating.
The jar's filled with a special solution. Void salts, a torque bog thorax, and a drop of lemon juice is all you need.
Lemon juice.
But I prefer we find bodies who live nearby.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so fine, I'll help you. Just tell me what organs and, if need be, whose.
Great! I know just the family. They live in a small cottage west of here.
Oh my god, she
across
has
from
a
Lost
she has a
Echo
target in
Cave.
mind already.
There's
Lost
something
Echo Cave.
about them I don't like. Something off. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure they're nice people once you get to know them, but not nice enough that I'd feel guilty about harvesting their organs.
I see.
I need the father's liver, the mother's toes, and the child's
Oh no,
heart.
the child too.
If you do this for me, I'll pay you
This
in
sucks so
gold.
much.
No, better than gold. I've got a special reward for you.
A special reward. Alright, that's interesting. Some magical artifact, maybe. And it starts a quest. I assumed it would. Okay. Interesting. Also, wakey wakey. Not gonna bother searching for the other one. Don't think I need to. I could raise the trolls too, but they are so slow. Okay, so let's check this quest here. Birds of a feather, fitting name. Misha is planning a ritual to become a Hagraven. She's requested I collect body parts from a nearby family to use as a sacrifice. Say this on stream and try not to be put on a list. Try not to be put on a list saying this. God damn it. But yeah, sure, why not? Why not, right? Where is this anyway? It's kind of nearby too. I kind of want to do that right now. But that involves going back. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then on my way back we're gonna check this out. Because I'm curious now. I think this might be interesting NPCs again. That might be the mod at play here. This brings a very interesting roleplay tidbit about this character, because in Gates to Sovngarde, one of the mods on this list allows you to pick a backstory for your character. Where is this? Okay, I can't find the quest here, but okay, I think this is the one. No, it's not. But the backstory for this character is that his friend turned into a Hagraven, and he had to hunt her down and kill her. And I kind of roleplayed it as our character basically having a pact with this other Necromancer of whoever gave up and decided to rely on a Daedric Prince for power first would, you know, lose the bet, basically. And then the other one was bound by honor to hunt them down, you know, to free them from their shackles. So that's what we did. We hunted down our old friend and we ended her. And now we are on our own quest for power. Through Lichdom, not through the blessings of any Daedra, but through Lichdom instead. So it's kind of interesting that we met another character who wants to become a Hagraven. And I think our character would be curious in helping her out just to understand how this ritual works. It's a very interesting roleplay tidbit, like I said. Are you into roleplaying, chat, by the way? Not necessarily actually acting out the character and speaking in voices and all, but do you guys consider simple questions when creating your character? Things like, are you playing a good character or an evil character? Are you a warrior? Are you a mage? What's your character's opinion on the Civil War? Things like that. Because I think one can get away with role-playing by just asking some very basic questions which don't require acting, you know, a lot of acting. Which tends to be what weirds people out of role-playing, from my experience. You are getting a bit too close, my guy. Yikes, okay. Our minion here is kinda ridiculous. Okay, there's gotta be another one, though. Orphan Steer. Let's open this. Money. I do like role-playing a little bit, but mostly just to set up a team for my character. I do play around with the idea. Do you? Yikes, yikes. Away. Yeah, this guy is done for. Yeah. Kinda lost his head, unfortunately for him. Haha. Too heavy. Not gonna bother. But I do like to set up a certain team to my characters. Not some hardcore role-playing, but things like, on this character build we are not going to do certain quests because it doesn't really fit the team of the character. Or I'm only going to use certain weapons or certain skills, you know? It's a nice exercise in creativity because limitations tends to boost creativity, I feel. Again, back to our philosophy of doing as much as you can with as little you have. It all links back to that. And which raises the question, if you do roleplay, are you into playing good characters or evil characters? I am a bit out of my comfort zone here. I usually don't play evil characters like this one. My favorite character build is the Paladin. On basically every RPG that I play, I end up playing a Paladin first. So yeah, that tends to be a good-natured character.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in winter.
Lower Steepfall Burrow. Not gonna check that out right now. We are on the right way, yes, yes we are. Okay. We gotta go past Castle Volkhardo, I think. Let's down a potion, we do have plenty of these. Are you fighting the Horkers, girl? Come on. Girl. Girl. Okay, game, can I hit? Thank you. No. What is... Okay. Thank you. And now there's wolves too. Where's the other one? Hey, you better run. Deleted. Poor guy got deleted. So that's the Talmor Fort, right? We're not gonna mess with them right now. We have no interest in getting involved in the Civil War. Although we are getting hunted down by the Talmor already, apparently. Apparently, for no goddamn reason. Although I did help that one guy escape the Talmor near Falkreath, the modded follower. The one inspired by... Okay. No, 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 no. No, thank you. You son of a... Okay. You get the static touch for that. Yeah. How about this? I guess you're involved one way or the other.
I can't wait to
Involved,
learn
you
from
mean
the
roleplay
mages.
wise.
I just get so excited thinking about it.
Damn it, again with the Magicka region. You get a random debuff once you die, basically, with the mod that I have installed, but sometimes I'll get things like Stamina Regen debuff, which is whatever. I don't use Stamina on this character, but Magicka Regen, that's rough. Oh, you mean involved with the Talmor? I think that's it. I helped that one guy escape the Talmor, so now I'm getting hunted down by them. Which sucks. Do you know if this mod pack lets you marry Sirana? I don't think it does. I don't think it has the Sirana dialogue add-on. Which is that one famous Sirana mod that everybody uses, right? I don't think it has that one. That's the Ice Water Jetty. That's not the one, right? This is the one which takes me to Castle Volkihar. Yeah, I need to go further west. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so hot take here, chat. Hot take, but you're not supposed to marry Sirana. It's part of her story, okay? She doesn't feel safe enough to marry. So chat, just take the friend zone, you know? Just accept it. Like, I get it that the mods are cool, you know, but it's not the vision, you know? It's not the character. At least in my opinion, you know?
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold. I just get so excited thinking about
But I
it.
do think the mod is well made, you know? Again, Sirana dialogue add-on. I think that's the one. It's just that the romance writing tends to be not very good, in my opinion. Like, I've seen videos on YouTube of the romance scenes of that mod, and I don't know, man, it's just too... eh. Not only because it doesn't feel like Sirana, but also it's just your very typical teenage romance writing, you know? Stuff you would see in things like Twilight, I would say. Again, I understand this might be a hot take, but it's not for me. I am not the target audience, I'm afraid. Check this though. We can walk on water. There is a fan story of what would happen if the Dragonborn married Sirana and became king of Skyrim. It's an interesting what-if story. I mean, yes, the Dragonborn becoming High King is an interesting possibility. There might be something into marrying Sirana. Do I see people just ahead? Okay, no, I see a small camp.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold. I just get so excited thinking about
Is
it.
Sirana technically royalty? That's the question. She is a part of the Volkihar clan, which is like super old, like thousands of years old. She's more Nordic than a lot of Nords we have in Skyrim today, you know, during the game time.
I hope we read Winterhold.
Maybe there's a political strategy to marrying her as a way of cementing your power. I started giving deepness and lore to my characters after I began creating content. Having to devise narratives and how I'm gonna structure the video spacing made creating stories natural for me. That's awesome, man. That's really cool, actually, but yes. That's the fun part about content creating as well. creating a story, setting up a narrative, which can be done surprisingly not only in writing, but in things like video editing or even setting up a live stream as well. There are ways to make the audience feel certain things, you know, and that's your job as a writer, I would say, as a content creator. I think she is, but she can't sire children because she's not mortal. Can't she though? Isn't there a character in Oblivion who is a hybrid between a mortal and a vampire?
I just get so excited thinking.
He's like the champion of the arena in Oblivion, and he is half orc, half vampire. Half orc, half imperial, half vampire, or something like that. So I think in certain circumstances it might be possible for a mortal to have children. Rana is full vampire. Okay, that much is true. She is a daughter of Cold Harbor, yes. She's not someone who just contracted sanguinary vampiris. She is an actual fully fledged vampire. Maybe that's, you know. Okay. Hello? Nope. What level are you? 14. Okay. Minion, do your job. Thank you. Minion. Zap. Bye-bye. Treasure Hunter. The Catches of Skjordan. Skjordan. Okay, the J sounds like an Y, so Skjorjan. Skjorjan? Yeah, no. I think the writers got confused with this one. What is this? Mercenary. Cyrodiilic armor. Waterlogged journal. Let's check this out. Started siege at Icemouth. Okay, I've heard about this quest. I've never done it though. I know it's a creation quit quest. Sorry, creation kit. Anyway, 14th of mid-year, 4th era, 201. We were approached by a man at the Undertow in Enview today. Undertow? Undertown? Undertown. He introduced himself as Marus Antonius. He was looking to hire some sellswords to aid him in an expedition to Fort Icemouth, on some frigid islands north of Gehenna. Yeah, we are very close to the border of High Rock, which means Gehenna. That's like the northeastern kingdom or northwestern kingdom of High Rock. Now, I don't usually accept contracts that take me too far from Colovia, let alone halfway across Tamriel. But I figured it's been about 6 months since I've had anything other than dealing with pirates or wildlife near such. Yeah. The other seems to be quite keen as well, so I figured I'd keep a journal to document how it goes, okay? Is this too long? It is quite long, oh my goodness. I don't mind reading, chat, but I think you guys might mind me reading. So let's find the last entry and let's read that instead. Okay, so here he is going to the island. I'll be setting off to the fort. The sky is thick with clouds and there's an icy wind coming from the Sea of Ghosts. We've arrived. Divines, this place is miserable. Okay. What matters is that we get a good night's sleep and are safe from those skeletons. So there are skeletons on the island. Okay. And then the last entry. I'm losing blood. So much blood. Dunius and Constantia have both fallen. I don't know whatever came of Marus. Oh, how I long to see the cobbled streets and white houses of Envy once more. Well, you won't, buddy. And we are cold. So I use this to go to the island. Should I do this right now? I think we shall, chat. I think we're gonna rest. What time is it? 7 PM. So we're going to set up camp here. Warm ourselves up. I guess I get to show you guys the campfire gameplay. It's cool because now I feel like it's more likely to stick to the same character instead of playing for a week and then getting bored and starting a new save. Yes, if you have an idea of a narrative you want to build, it definitely increases the playtime with that character. And overall increases the playtime of the game, you know. It gets you playing the same game for longer too. Ask me how I know. I have nearly 3,000 hours of Skyrim Legendary Edition on Steam, but if we count Special Edition plus all that I played on the PS3, yeah, it's over 3,000 hours, easy. Do I like the game? Yeah, kinda. It's mid. You know, decent. Decent game. But yeah.
Stay safe.
Replayability. Can I place the campfire? Thank you. There we go. And let me summon my chest as well. So where's the spell? Do excuse me, chat, while I fumble to my hotkeys here. I'm gonna get the fur tent. No. Not what I meant to do. So let's set that up. Makes you feel way more immersed on the gameplay as well. Damn right, it does. It slows gameplay down, which is much needed in Skyrim. Skyrim is a very easy game, unfortunately. Balancing it's not its strong suit. I think that's fair to say. So anything you can do to slow the game down a bit is a welcome addition. I need the woodcutter's axe. Well, that's okay, I can get one. Check this out, chat. Like I said, we have summoned tools as well. I just launched the game. It's currently loading assets. So far, so good. Most crashes at this time. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck and enjoy yourself some Skyrim as well. You are freezing, that's no good. Let's light this up. Kindling. Animations for days too. I don't get to see the axe though, because technically I don't have it. I use the summoned axe. Let's go with linen wraps. And I could use a fire spell, but I'm gonna use the strike stone option, because this gives me XP on the campfire skill. The camp making skill, I guess it's called. But yeah, just a little bit of roleplay, I think, is the ideal amount. And I would say good games get you to that phase without you realizing. I was mentioning this on a previous stream too. Games like Dragon Age, for example. The old ones, the good ones, okay? Just to make it clear. The ones that are actually good, the old ones. Those games get you doing a little bit of role-playing. Because it's just the way the game is structured. In Skyrim, you would be making choices based on which choice in this quest gives me the best reward. In Dragon Age, or in similar games, you might be thinking, man, I really like this character, I don't want this character to die, so I'm gonna go with this choice instead. I guess The Witcher is true for that as well. It got people who wouldn't normally roleplay to roleplay. And if you're building a very strong RPG game, it does that, you know. It gets non-role players to roleplay, is what I'm trying to say. Skyrim on itself doesn't do that. I actually don't think it does that. It requires a certain effort on the player. It requires the player to try and suspend disbelief to get to this point, which is a shame. But if you do it, it's quite rewarding. If you are willing to do it, that is. But that's my take anyway. Which reminds me, I have only played Dragon Age Origins so far. Maybe I should play the other ones too. Up until... what's the third one? Vanguard? Dragon Age Vanguard or something. I think that's the third one, right? I don't actually remember. So let's... Do I not have a cooking pot? I mean, I don't have to cook, right? I have plenty of food. Yeah, I do. Plenty of food. Look at this. Food for days, chat. Food for days. She already ate. She's fine. Let's check our survival skills. This is something which I really like about J Serpa's mods. These Skill of the Wilds mod, you know?
I hope we reap what
I gotta say though, I do miss Frostfall. Do you guys remember Frostfall? The OG Skyrim survival mod. I miss Frostfall, man. I really do. If I could, I would rip survival mode out of this game and replace it with Frostfall instead, but... Too much work, too much hassle. Especially with such a detailed mod pack like this one. More mounted combat damage, not really interesting. Okay. I guess we can go with Beast Whisperer. I don't really care to
from the mages
tame animals, but why
I
not?
just get so excited thinking about it.
Why not? Do we have cooking perks? No. And that is it. And let's sleep. This is going to burn for 5 hours, so let's sleep for 5 hours then. And it's gonna be early in the morning though, it's gonna be cold. Something has noticed you while you were sleeping. Okay. Who wants some? I don't see anything.
Keep me safe.
Yeah, sure. What is going on?
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold.
I
just
don't
get
see anything.
So excited thinking about it.
So, Unleaf Bay, is the game working?
Get away!
Was it the mud crab though? That's the question. Minion? Come on, you're getting staggered by a mud crab. You gotta be kidding me.
I hope there aren't any more.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I don't see any enemies, so I'm kinda confused.
I hope we reap Winterhold soon.
Kinda confused, honestly. Okay, I hear a bear now. Oh, there you are. You spawned in the water, did you? Are you that's a saber cat. Yeah, goodbye. That was fun, says the little girl. Yeah, it was. So let's gather some more wood to keep the fire burning. Oh, come on. There is a bear. I don't see the bear, but I don't have to see it. I can just do this. Oh, there you are. Come on. Oh, the damage. The damage. The damage, chat. Yikes, mages are powerful. Okay, so. Chop for deadwood.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold.
Oh, the
I
fire
just
died,
get
damn it.
so excited thinking about it.
So let's do that again. Do you like survival features in your games, chat? This seems to be a bit of a divisive topic, as I understand. I feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 did a good job at making survival mechanics popular. Again, amongst people who don't usually play with survival mechanics. But I also like to think that Skyrim did a good job to set up the ground for that. first with Frostfall, the OG survival mod, like I said. And then clearly, I think it's quite obvious, but Bethesda clearly was inspired by that with survival mode. They realized there's a robust audience out there who wants to experience Skyrim as a survival, not simulator, but as a survival RPG.
I can't wait to learn from the mages.
And so they went with
I
a,
just get so excited thinking about it.
well, what is basically a watered down version of Frostfall with survival mode. Like, it is very simple. Should be enough, I think. Yeah. Let's throw some of this deadwood away, because I am over encumbered. Okay. But I also realized that many people don't like survival features on their games. They feel like it's a bit of a hassle. People like to say that about Frostfall for some reason. Like in recent time. Please get away. Yes, hit the girl instead. Bye. Okay, there we go. In recent times, many people have been saying that Frostfall was a bit of a hassle. It wasn't fun. You had to constantly worry about getting cold, but I never had that impression, honestly. This is my second hot take. Like, Frostfall was never complicated. It was never a hassle, a chore. It was fun. It was a fun mod, you know? If you felt you were getting cold too fast, you could just decrease those settings in the MCM menu, which is what I did. So let's raise our minion one more time. Have something to eat, for good measure. And yeah, interact with this and travel to Fort Icemouth. Icemouth? Icemouth. Ice something. Deal with the source of undead. I am the source of the undead here. East Empire Company warehouse. Interesting quest for a paladin character. Invade a fort full of undead. My minion... Okay, my minion is not here. That's sad. I was hoping my minion would accompany me, but I guess they didn't. That's fine. I have my pocket minion. Alas, I can summon minions. At will. Raise. Rise from your grave. And let's put some armor on, because I don't want to be one-shot by a random archer. If I can help it. So I'm gonna try to complete this quest for today. Right? Okay, you are tough. Level 21 skeleton. I'm used to skeletons dying in one hit. That was surprising. Can I just go in? I can? I cannot. It's barred from the other side, I see. And I can't turn these guys either because they are undead, so illusion is not gonna work on them. Okay, the damage is good. There we go. Away. Okay, you're level 1. Get out of here. You're level 13, trying to use magic on me. And now you have no mana because I'm using lightning. Yeah, no chance. I don't think my minion can pathfind up here though. I better get the gate open. Anybody else? I got some guys over there. Okay, staff. Ouch, ouch. Ah, damn it, I died. I was trying not to do that. Second death, second injury. We get multiple archers on us though, that's not good. Can I raise one of these guys? Their bodies are still whole, so I think I can raise them. And Malkoran found its way in, which is good. Gates are open, but there's still iron bars too. Malkoran, do something. Don't just stand there. Okay, dead. There's a minion over there. Dead. Sorry, a skeleton, not a minion. It is a minion, actually. Damn, it was close. You mean dodging the arrows, Cindy? Yeah, I almost dodged it. Almost dodged it. How do I get up there? Okay, Malkoram seems to be hitting that guy, but how do I get up there? I can see him from here. There we go. Dead. I'm afraid of going through a loading screen because there might be enemies on the other side, and again, I cannot turn these guys. They can get a jump on me. Oh, this was included in the claim feature. That's cool. That's very cool, actually. So we can have a fort. Can this be a player house, though? This would be awesome. Replacing the Necromancer who is living here with another Necromancer. Taking over their territory, basically. That's very fitting for our character here. Okay. Let's go bit by bit. There was a tower up there which we can explore. Over here. And I'm gonna keep my potion of the shroud on number 8, so I can quickly drink it. That potion makes me ethereal, by the way. So it gives me a 3 out of jail card if I get ambushed. It's just a small room, though. Okay, damn it. Shit. I normally have candlelight on 8, and even though I just switched the damn hotkey, I forgot that I did that. Dumb. A bit dumb of me, I'm going to admit. Mead. Some coffins, interesting. So they have bodies being transported here, I guess. Oh. Oh ho. Dark Souls, man, it can't leave my head. Here I am playing Skyrim, and yet Dark Souls is in my thoughts, as always. Level 40, oh my... Malkoram is strong, goddammit. That's why we have him in our pocket. Our Pokemon. You see, there's the main building. And what is happening? Why is he raising minions? Did he find someone else? Funny. Okay. Fort Icemoth, that's the same building as the other one. I know, yes. You know, Cindy? So, hello? Anybody home? I see you. Or maybe not. Hello. Yikes. That was quick. Yeah, this place is giving me player home vibes. I think we're gonna unlock this as a player home later. Which would be fine by me, honestly. Perfectly fine by me. don't really like the idea of living in the College of Winterhold. Torn journal page, what is this? It's possibly the worst place in the entire empire to be stationed. The constant icy wind is unbearable. It's almost like they're punishing us out here. I miss being back home on the mainland. Yeah, I bet you do, man. I bet you do. Some Imperial stuff. Not really noteworthy gear, and this is blocked as well. So I think that's it, right, for this section. Oh, there's a map. Cool, look at this, chat. Jorvild Isles. The Jorvild Isles. Cool, there's a custom map for this. This is so cool. Sea of Ghosts. So I guess Skyrim is like this way, and then High Rock is like this way, or something. Cool. Paper maps. But yeah, I was going to check the local map, actually. Oh, there is more to this place, but how do I access it? If the way is blocked, how do I access it? Ah, hello there. Hello there. Anybody else? No need to get up, sir. There we go. No need to get up. I gotta be careful with Malcolm because he's gonna go down in a moment. And when he does, I'm gonna have to deal with his shade. So I need to find some enemies to distract, you know. Died by freezing and respawned in Whiterun Gate because I hadn't saved the game along the way. Immediately quit the game. You mean with survival mode? But man, I find survival modes to be so tame compared to Frostfall. Like, I literally have to be naked in the snow to actually have the system bother me, because otherwise it's just so tame. And Frostfall had a survival skill, which added another layer of... Oh my god, this is the worst case... Second worst case scenario. Ouch. Where did you get that hitbox, brother? Oh, there's another one behind me. Away. There's a shade behind me. What is that? Okay, damn it. Third death. Let's chill and recharge our magic. Did she kill? She killed the shade, didn't she? Colovian Brandy, yoink. Or rather, her Atronax killed the shades. Alright. I've just noticed these guys have a red cloth on them, so maybe they are Imperial soldiers or something. Which makes sense. Where's... yeah, there he is. So, rise up again. One more time. But with Frostfall there was an interesting layer of strategy too, because you could use the more tame areas, you know, things which were still considered bad weather, like rain, for example. A rainy afternoon in Whiterun Road, for example. You could use those areas to raise your survival skill, because standing in bad weather would raise your survival skill. Okay. Damn it, that's so stupid. That is actually so stupid. Moderate injury, stamina recovers slowly and... okay. I don't care about power attacking. And there we go. Health potions and spells don't work, damn it. This is rough. This is gonna be rough. Dang it.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold. I just get so excited.
What I was trying to say, you could use rainy weather, to raise your survival skill to make you prepared for the really bad weather areas with snow, you know, like Downstar or Winterhold. And I liked that extra layer of strategy. Okay. Kinda pissed that I died to a trap, but what can we do, right? Dropping a save here. Yeah, Malkoran can turn undead as well, which is quite nice. Hi. Level 1. Get out of here. Level 1, buddy, come on. Get out of here. Potions. We grab those, we grab those. I see you sitting down there, level 30. What? Level 30. Yeah, Malkoran, help me out here. Yeah, I don't think we can turn this guy. Oh, there's the guy with the crossbow, which was mentioned in the... What? Who shot me? Was mentioned in the journal. I think Malkoran raised them.
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold. I just get so excited thinking about it.
Malkoran's mercenary. Okay, so this is the guy which was level 30, right? Yeah, so you are getting up, buddy. I'm gonna down a Magica potion. And up you go. Up you go, up you go. Health potion. The rear guard. Let's say light armor book. Also, let's drink some wine, because why not? Why not? Sorry. That one was terrible. No, thank you. Okay, can you get in there, please? Thank you. Go. Fight. Destroy. That's more like it. Come on. There we go. So what is this place? Circles of Betrayal. What is this book? I'm gonna take it. Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting, that's for sure. Fort Icemoth. Okay, so we looped around through the dungeons and we are now inside the main building again. And okay, that's interesting. If we have this here, this means we have living enemies here. Veil. My minions are going to touch that. Yeah, the Atronach, the big-ass Frost Atronach is going to touch that, that's for sure. No Necromancer here. This is a King of Worms flag though, isn't it? A Manimarco, King of Worms banner. The Doors of Oblivion. Wisp Mother, Aedra and Daedra, and we are over encumbered because of a book. Damn it.
No way! We done?
Anything else? I am a bit of a loot goblin, chat, so do excuse me. Open this up. Just a potion, basically, nothing else. The skeleton crammed in there. Poor guy. Okay, there's gotta be a final boss here somewhere. And there is necromancy at the heart of this, because there's a Manimarco flag there. So for sure necromancy is the problem here. Hello? Anybody in there? Okay, that requires a key. And so does this. So there's gotta be a key here. Letter to Garrison Commander Castus Gideon. As you are probably aware, the ongoing war with the Dominion has made it considerably more difficult to supply the garrisons in the outer reaches of the Empire. For that reason, we have decided to call those garrisons back for extra aid in the war. The Ice Moth garrison is among those. Let your men know that the next supply ship has been scheduled to arrive earlier than originally expected. You should have enough time to prepare as the ship that will take you and your men back to Solitude, where you will wait further instructions. For the Empire, Imperial General Jonah. Jonah, I think, is the Nord general, which held the shield wall during the battle where the Empire retook the Imperial City from the Dominion. I think, anyway, I might be wrong. And that's a level 40 Breton. Go minions, fight! Yeah, this guy is going to absorb magic, and he's got Fireball. There's no point in healing as well, because I can't heal. Can I do this, however? That's the question. Okay, I need you to stop using that ward. He resisted. Stop resisting. Okay, there we go, dead. And that's bad. Minion. You almost died to a mage. Ah, damn it. We got a phobia, chat. I think it's the first on this character. Leaving you terrified of them. Kill mages to overcome your fear. That's actually cool. It's on theme with this character. He would not be afraid of things like bandits, but other mages, I can kind of see that happening. So we now have fear of mages. Interesting. And there we go. The shade is dead. That's our first phobia, chat, on this character. Which is interesting. Okay, so let's pocket Malkuram again. Where is it? Storcorp. There we go. Staff of Fireballs, yoink that. And where's Watcher's Blade? What is this? I'll take that. Okay, it's just a cool looking sword. 14 base damage, that's pretty high though, isn't it? Because this character has no investment into one-handed, so this damage here is the base damage for the sword, or something close to that. 14 base is very high, because I think the Daedric sword has 12 base damage or something. Okay, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Band of the Wraith, what is this? Magicka regenerates 30% faster, conjuration spells cost 30% less to cast, and when health is low has a chance to summon up to 2... Okay, yes. Thank you. Yes, please. All the yes. What ring do I have? I have just a basic plus Magicka ring. Yeah, screw that. Screw that. Where is it? Where's my ring? Band of the Wraith. Hell yeah. Magicka regen, conjuration cost, and summoning fades when my health is low, which tends to happen quite often. So there we go. Awesome. That is so cool. And that's a player home, definitely. I think I was right. This is a player home. Okay, we hit the jackpot, chat. Jackpot. That was so worth it. That was so worth it, chat. I'm so glad we did this quest. A Dragon Claw, what? Topaz Dragon Claw. Another quest? Find a use for the Topaz Dragon Claw. There's another quest here. Silas. Silas was the mage then. Ancient Nord Dragon Claw made of silver and topaz. I should find a use for it. Damn right I will. That is so cool. Yeah, I gotta put some stuff in the chest though. Just finished testing the game and she runs fine. Ready for tomorrow's stream. That's nice, man. What kind of character will you... Excuse me. That's the sign that I'm getting tired, but alright. What kind of character will you be playing tomorrow? That's the question. Do excuse me for the brain fart, chat. I guess I'm getting tired. Okay, let's throw some stuff in there. Should be enough. Only one way to find out. Alright, interesting, man. I'll be sure to check it out. What time will you be streaming, by the way? I'm gonna read this definitely offline. This journal right here.
I hope we reach Winterhold soon.
Does that conclude the Ice Moth quest? Yes. Siege at the Ice Moth. I have defeated the powerful necromancer known as Silas Marceau, who's taken up residence at Fort Ice Moth. He and his undead army shouldn't be a problem anymore. But I continue to ask, is this a player home? Imperial Warnhorn, cool. Usually 3 PM Eastern time. I'm gonna look it up. What does that translate into for Brazil? Live starting at 2:30 PM for pre-stream intermissions. Alright, I'm gonna check it out for sure, man. Let's go up the tower of the Ice Mouth fort. Can I claim this? Or is it already claimed?
I can't wait to learn from the mages in Winterhold. I just
Well, I don't know.
so excited thinking about it.
I don't know, but I'd say, chat, this is a fine spot to end our adventures for today. We are wounded, as you can see. Poor Armand here is hurt. But I think we should be able to sleep here and recover, if this is considered a player house like I've been wondering up until now. I hope it is, because I would love to have a player home here. Should be 5 PM period, so it should be nice. I should be able to watch that for sure. I will be checking that out for sure, man. But let me drop a save here real quick, a hard save. And let's switch back to our gameplay scene. Sorry, my just chatting scene. And I'm actually quitting the game as well. Alright. Matter of fact, let's switch to this screen right here. This is more appropriate, I would say. There's my avatar again. My see you soon screen. Okay, so that was really regular survival mode. Just now I'm getting to read the first message you sent Santiago over on YouTube about survival mode. But again, that's surprising. I feel like the survival mode is so tame, you know. But I guess it would scare casual players for sure. It's very interesting, your screens. Thank you. It was quite fun making these two. And again, I gotta advertise my wife again. The bonfire animation there. The individual frames were made by Cindy as well. So be sure to send her some love, you know, send her some attention too. I'm gonna drop the socials command there. She has a YouTube channel as well, where she is trying to post weekly art. She's coming up with a schedule to post weekly. And she does commissions too, so if that's interesting, be sure to check her out. All the money she gets going to buying gifts for me. So if you want me to get new games on Steam, you know, be sure to commission her. But there you go. This was fun, chat. This is quite fun. This is my longest stream so far too, I think. I got a bit carried away, but that's fine. So thank you very much to everybody who joined us for today and to everybody who stuck around. And Leafbay on Twitch. And Mr. Santiago in a Nutshell over on YouTube. And also Uchiha Madao on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining for today. Hope you guys had fun. I sure did. Any games on your wish list? Quite a few, I would say. The DLC for Bannerlord, that's War Sales, I think, is on my wish list. Baldur's Gate 3 as well. And things like Elden Ring, which I haven't been able to get yet. Sekiro also seems quite fun. I do like From Software games, but From Software doesn't quite understand what a sale is. While everybody's going like 50% off, From is like, best I can do is 5%, you know? But there you go. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I'm gonna catch some rest. Once again, thank you to everybody who stuck around, and also, if you are watching this on a VOD later, be sure to drop us a follow on Twitch or a subscribe on YouTube. It helps us out a ton. And check our stuff on YouTube too. We have long-form edited content as well. And follow us on Twitch for our live stream. We go live every Saturday, 20 PM on Brazil local time. So be sure to check the channel description for your local time there. That is going to be it, guys. Wish you all a good weekend, and Leafbay, probably see you tomorrow on your stream as well. I'll be sure to drop by to say hello. Thank you again for stopping by here. Indy, anything to say? Would you like to say bye as well? Oh, you're coming to the mic, okay? Just coming over the mic, everyone.
Bye bye, everyone.
Alright, there you go, guys. Our artist. Thank you, Cindy. Alright then. So bye, people. See you guys, and have a nice weekend. See ya.